Yes, we are. Okay. Welcome, everybody, to the...
Flash in the camera.
I had to.
It's going to get his age restriction.
Damn it.
Kyler promoting his OnlyFans that's coming up here. More news on that, I guess, to come. But yeah, this is the Guardians of Hope campaign in Arnholm here. The first one that we're recording, though definitely not the first one of the campaign. Do you know exactly what session this is?
Session
actually?
25, including session 0.
Okay, yeah. So the group is mostly level 5 now?
6.
Okay, mostly level 6 with the, that's right, but Reese has
Zephyr.
multi-classed and has an extra level ahead of everyone else. So, to give a quick summary, the group now known as the Guardians of Hope came to meet each other in the city of Breville, where they began their uneasy alliance. They quickly met a man named Goral Lynch, who became a pivotal member of the group, and they essentially started off doing various good deeds, fighting against the authoritarian regime of the Empire, and have come a long ways. They've fought a lot of monsters, had a lot of highs and lows. They've defeated many foes and are ultimately entangled in a conflict against the evil Nym Balmenor, a pirate lord who leads a group called the Reavers, the main antagonists. But we're picking up with the group just mere hours at this point before they pull off a heist on an Imperial casino in the town of Ice Harbor, where they have gone on a mission to gain more followers to the Guardians of Hope cause. So, before we jump right back in, let's intro your characters a bit, give a little description. Don't have to go into however much detail as you'd like, but let's... Yeah, so we're going to be picking up in the kitchen of the inn you guys have all woken up for. So sitting around this comfy little table, eating breakfast, we pick up with Vulen. Describe your person, your character.
I'm Vulen Theric, a half-elf from Vale, and my entire life I have been discriminated against for being a half-elf in an all-elven society. And I studied under a wise sorcerer named Roland, and I tried to learn his ways, and I was in the elven army for a little bit, and then I got wind of a man who changed my entire view on life, and my new passion is following him wherever he goes and learning as much as I can from him, and that's Vulen.
And what does he look like physically?
Oh, Vulen, he looks almost feminine. He's very young man. Long, blonde braid, clean-shaven face, no wrinkles, green eyes, pointy ears, pale white, like the snow.
Nice. And
pretty medium build. He's not scrawny by any means, but he's not meaty at all. Yeah.
Okay, nice. Beregond, you're sitting next to him.
Okay, so I play Beregond of Ice Harbor, a human paladin who essentially grew up a lowly fisherman and wanted to dream much bigger for himself, and so he decided to travel south and impersonate a knight, where actually he got his name Beregond. His real name is Atticus Morrow, but he joined up with a group of adventurers, and together, like Mac was saying, helped start the Guardians of Hope. And
well, you're the leader.
Yes, helped start, and is currently the leader, subject to change, of course. And he's, human, tall, slender, somewhat muscular, but pretty young as well. He's only, in his early 20s, shaggy brown hair, like gray blue eyes, pretty good looking, enough to score himself an elven woman of his own, his wife Nuala, of course, but so that's me.
has the ceremonies happened?
No.
No.
Well, we did one. We basically I betrothed, so
Oh, did
myself
you?
to her. Yeah. So.
Okay.
But you haven't done like an official like.
No, that's right. So
veil
technically she's
ceremony.
my fiance.
Fiance, but like yeah.
But also
wife.
my baby mama.
Baby mama, yes. Pregnant with child, with Beregond's young son. Well, not young, unborn son. That's young. That's very young.
That's young.
But yeah, and I should have had you guys mention your real names too. Kyler Sinclair playing Vulen, and Kieran Dexter playing Zephyr. Playing Beregond. Our friend who plays Zephyr is not here right now. You'll probably catch him in the next episode. His name is Reese Vargo. He'll be playing Zephyr. His last name?
Zephyr.
I think it's just Zephyr. Yeah, okay. A badass air genasi who's been transported to the physical world out of the air realm through mysterious means. So he's kind of an out of time man, as it were. But yeah, he's much like Aang from the last Airbender in that he can bend the power of wind and air to his whim, and he's working on, I think, mastering some of the elements along the way too. But yeah, that's Zephyr, and on my right here, or well, I guess at the right of the table, Cazned. You want to describe yourself?
I'll be played by me. My name is Caden.
Mm-hmm.
My guy Cazned is a gnome. Grew up in kind of the gnomish community, and then started adventuring with his friend Echo, who was a previous character, which we won't talk about what happened to him right now. But they were both enslaved by elves and the Empire in some sort of bakery or factory that was based in a tree, and they were making like cookies and goods and stuff like that. It was like Droll House or something like that. I can't remember. But so they escaped, kind of parted ways. Echo passed on. Cazned came in and is an artificer. Yeah.
Okay.
He's not dead.
He's not dead, but he's not.
He's in a vegetative state.
He's in a vegetative
Yes.
state. Yeah, some of the former members of the Guardians, still current members, but they were lost due to some trickery with a deck of many things that caused some mayhem on the group. Lost some of the members to an extra-dimensional prison in an unknown location. But it also set the remaining survivors up with a lump sum of about 50,000 gold pieces.
50,000 golds.
Well,
we have
in
in
diamonds.
diamonds.
Yeah.
We have Hopebringer, the sword that Beregond wields.
And they only had to fight about 4 avatars of death to after losing friends. So it was worth it partially, I think.
It was definitely worth it.
But yeah, so the missing members are Fox Valandris, right, who was Kyler's previous character, and Asimar Paladin.
No. Asmar Hexblade.
Oh, that's right, Hexblade Warlock. That's right. And then your previous character, Echo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Echo, the gnomish fighter.
Echo the Echo Knight.
The Echo Knight. Yeah. Very.
Echo Whistler the First.
Yeah. Those two are lost and haven't been heard from, along with a hobgoblin friend called Crag.
I miss that guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, another worthy member of the group. Anyway, so we'll pick back up here in the town of White Bear in the frozen winterlands to the far north.
It should be the middle of the day.
Right. It's middle of the day. Yeah. So not waking up here. We'll say that you're having lunch right now at the tavern, the local tavern, a place called the Den. It's a kind of sprawling 3-story tavern that you guys are having some comfortable food in. And any of your temporary HP that you have, do you have any from last session? No?
No.
Okay. Then you can roll a d4 here as you chow down. Having a hearty kind of lump of what seems to be really gamey, either like venison or maybe even bear meat.
Would now be a good time to do my infusions?
Yes, I think so. If you have about an hour of downtime to chill here.
Do we have an hour?
And I can do 2 of them, right?
I don't.
They're already infused.
Okay.
These
Okay, these are the ones that I have. Okay.
Never mind.
So yeah, you're kind of all in this crowded tavern. We'll say you're on the lowest level here. Couple of like gambling tables around, but mostly kind of hunter folk in here. It seems to be like a hunting lodge essentially. There's a giant owl bear skull kind of mounted on the wall, bigger than any owl bear you may have previously seen in your travels. But yeah, you're all kind of sitting around the table there. So what are you guys doing when we pick up with you?
Well, before we were in a rush, so I think we'll just head straight out towards the Imperial
City.
Yeah, the abandoned city with the Imperial fort or Imperial camp that's there. We're still with the mercenaries, right?
Yeah, so we'll say that the mercenaries are kind of waiting at the, they're ready to go, but they're waiting at the Order of the Gauntlet to just kind of head out with you guys.
So yeah, I think if we have everyone here, we've got some food, so we're not going to be exhausted by the time we get there because we've kind of been traveling nonstop. Just head straight out, I think.
Yeah.
All right.
That'd be best.
Yep. So we'll head towards the
kite sail.
The kite sail.
I'll leave 2 gold on the table for the wench.
Nice, yeah. The barmaid comes kind of scrambling over, starts cleaning up your guys' plates and takes the 2 gold. Thank you, kindly. Hopefully you enjoyed your meals.
Thank you.
She clears off your table and kind of lets you guys head out here.
I just shake my head as I walk away and know that she's a subservient pawn for these vampires that run this town.
Yeah, so the town of White Bear is being ran kind of behind the scenes by a vampire coven, led by a guy named Balthazar Shumwej, an elf who's, he's an elder vampire at this point. He's been around for a long time, making plays in the Winterlands and has ties to various criminal organizations throughout the world. So the gang has recently found out that this town, White Bear, is under their control.
Great.
And have kind of decided to temporarily, begrudgingly work with them, even though they're ultimately aligned against them. So,
as a way to save Goral himself.
as a way to save their friend
we
Goral,
mentioned earlier.
yes, who's being held by the Vampire Coven, and he's not in good keeping. We'll say he's being tortured and fed to the masses of the town. Including Beregond, who took a bite out of Goral at one point.
It's hard to synopsize 25 sessions.
Yeah, it
ago.
is. There's a lot
so
of
much.
things that have happened. But anyways, you guys head out down past the Order of the Gauntlet, where you see Felista kind of waiting outside with her 2 archer friends. They form up on you guys, follow you to your kite sail, and let's see, from there, who all was waiting for you? There's people still on the kite sail, right?
Nope, we were doing
That's
it
right, you
ourselves.
sent everyone else away.
Yeah, so it's just us. We were piloting it ourselves,
Mhm.
so it should just be Serana, the 2 archers, the leader, Felista, and then us.
Right, so yeah, Shumwej, so these guys are going to an abandoned nearby town called Seyda Ein, and an old elvish town. They're trying to hopefully recover blueprints for this casino they're trying to rob, that are supposedly being held somewhere in the town by a small force of Imperial agents. So, yes, that's kind of up to speed, I suppose. Oh no, I'm getting a disk is almost full message already.
Haha.
That's not good.
You did not come prepared.
No, I did not. I need an external hard drive. Oh well, we'll see how far we can get with this. So,
Got the intro at least.
hop on the kite sail, yeah, from that perspective. You guys kind of start unmooring it and get the sail itself ready to go. Whoever's piloting can make a survival check to kind of get you
Wait, no,
guys
never
out
mind.
there.
My proficiencies in land vehicles, I will fuck this
Yeah.
up.
-2.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
It's
land
technically
vehicle.
land because we're
Oh, should
Kinda get
you want
across.
to both do one?
Can we both do one? Or can one of us give help?
Yeah, one of you can help the other for sure.
How big is your proficiency?
What's the proficiency?
Survival.
Survival.
I have a +6.
So do I.
Rochambeau for it?
You're good.
12.
18.
I think you're again with help.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there you go. 21.
Okay. So yeah, you kind of deftly wheel the ship out of there, with Vulen kind of helping you out. You manage to slide out of the dock and kind of make your way back out, sort of the direction you came from, back to the southwest. Sail for a couple of hours until the sun is sort of starting to descend. It's probably becoming afternoon now. And you see kind of the remnants of a town, old kind of dilapidated town out on the horizon in front of you. Felista says, "That's Seyda Ein right there. We should probably park a fair ways away and make our way in from afar if we want to maintain stealth."
That sounds good to me.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Okay. So,
Pull a bitch over.
yeah, we'll say you kind of wheel off behind a little patch of rocks. The group's traveling on a ship, by the way, called a kite sail, which is essentially a sailboat, but it also has a kind of a long skate-like blade on the bottom to let it travel across ice and snow, which comes in handy up in the frozen north. So you park it kind of off discreetly and all hop off the ship. We'll say you're about 100 or so feet outside on the outskirts of the town. Alright, so picking back up here, the gang has just departed from their kite sail and left it on the outskirts of this old abandoned town. And you guys are seeing these kind of old dilapidated buildings. Most of them are kind of crumbled and falling apart in various states of disarray. And there's sort of an uncanny energy in this town. There's sort of a low-hanging fog that's kind of clinging by your ankles. Just a very ominous vibe coming from this town.
So if it's up to their ankles, it's up to my waist.
You're not that short. I would say it's probably coming up to
My knees?
probably about your knees, yeah. Maybe a little higher, like thigh.
Mid-shin. Oh,
thigh
thigh,
level,
yeah.
yeah. Not quite up to your waist, though.
So
but
if
yeah,
I were to
you're-
go down on all fours and just, that would disappear?
You could basically hide under the water level, yeah, and
So-
hold your breath.
It's water or fog?
Sorry, fog, not water, yeah. Yeah, you could kind of lay down, go prone, and conceal yourself. Take the hide action, I'm sure.
I'm gonna do that
There you go.
right now.
Okay, go for
Go
it.
on all fours, and I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, sorry.
Step on your foot.
I'm gonna go ahead 5 feet.
10 feet, actually.
10 feet.
Okay.
So all these buildings are either completely gone or just in complete ruin.
Yeah, they're like torn apart. It looks like some kind of disaster happened here, potentially, a long time ago.
Fire? Is it signs of a
Um,
fire?
Take an investigation check as you look kind of around at the charred buildings.
Investigation. That's a 1.
A 1, okay.
So +1, so that's 2.
You have no idea. It doesn't look like a fire. Things are kind of charred a bit, but not how you would see them charred by fire. They're kind of like various hues of like purplish like color, and very just dilapidated, sort of like arcane looking vines sort of growing out over the buildings.
Is it similar to what we saw in the whorehouse and
In the
Erendil?
Underdark?
yeah, in the Underdark, yeah.
Sort of, yeah. The
Okay.
vines are kind of similar, but yeah, just an awful sight to behold, and the smell as you kind of work your way, especially closer to that fountain. There's a distinct kind of sulfury smell coming out of the fountain. Rotten eggs.
I'm just gonna hear from the fog. Don't drink in the well.
So
It's been poisoned. Smells like Timmy fell down the well a few weeks ago. Oh, fuck.
So what are you guys doing?
Zephyr's just gonna go, I'll take point, guys. And he's gonna put on his hood
Yep.
of elven kind, and he's gonna take hide, and he's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20. I think he can only go 45, but half in hide, right?
But are we in? We're not.
You're not
in
in initiative
quite
order,
yet.
so technically you can kind of move around a little more freely.
So he'll go a little bit farther.
I'll be falling after Vulen here.
Yep,
Are you still crawling along the? You want to be? Just skittering along.
As soon as you get about that far, you can hear voices kind of echoing, coming from like this area over here, maybe behind that row of houses. But you hear what seems to be like a familiar woman's voice, very harsh tone. Seems to be scolding someone, but you hear, this place is unacceptably insecure. What if anyone were to stroll up? They could find everything you fools have lying around. Fix it before I come back next, or Nym will have problems with you.
Oh no.
That's not good.
That's
Oh,
the
shit.
Beholder.
That sounds like the Beholder. So
I say we hang back for 10 minutes?
yeah, let's hang back. So let's. You guys want to get behind this house here?
I'm already there. Why aren't we there right now?
Yeah, let's hide behind this one here, so we're not gonna be seen. And
I'm still crawling, by the way, yes.
Are there any windows in this house?
Yeah, there's some windows you can
Okay.
peer in there.
Is there anything? I'm just
It's completely empty in there. There's some kind of broken down pieces of furniture. Look like they're long forgotten. The room is relatively empty, just kind of a thick layer of dust over everything. Some light kind of casting in through the windows.
Okay. Yeah. Let's wait a few minutes to see if anything happens.
The windows are kind of like dusted over, so it's hard to see through like both sets, like out the other side.
Whatever you do, don't try to dust off the glass.
That might be a bad idea. And when we were like right here in the main road, we didn't see anybody down here.
You came in from the other side.
Right, but we didn't see anybody looking down this way.
No.
Okay. Yeah, you guys okay with just chilling here waiting a few minutes? Because I kind of don't want to run into that
let's
beholder
wait
if we
it
I'm
do.
gonna lay in the fog and I'm having a religious moment right now.
Okay. So yeah, you hear the bickering kind of continue to happen, and before too long, you will in fact catch a glimpse of this being. Whoever, I guess it's Zephyr on the corner, would see this beholder Zen come hovering out around the corner. She's going to come down in this direction, and she's going to be coming past you guys.
Okay, we need to. So yeah, we're gonna like get up as fast as we can and wrap around this house here.
Okay.
Some Scooby Doo
So
music.
yeah, just instantly, everybody I'm imagining is running.
It's like,
We're all hiding.
Yeah.
I'm still crawling. I'm like,
She's going to continue out that way, and then get to basically right where that fountain is, and she's going to kind of dissipate into a portal that appears in front of her, disappears. But that was definitely Zen, the same beholder that you saw.
the one
at-
that I gave money to.
ZEN.
I think you gave.
Yeah, I gave money to her.
Yeah, we all.
He hugged
do.
Oh, that's right.
I hugged some-
XEHN. Okay, so
Yeah, silent S.
now that you are coming in this little alleyway, you can see out there's a courtyard there, and in the middle there's a statue, a gargoyle-like statue that seems ominous, but also important.
So we have. My first thought is that we've experienced. Well, actually, you guys haven't, because you are Vulen and Cazned. So I'm gonna say, guys. I saw a statue like that one time outside of a goblin cave that the Empire was working up in, and it was used as a kind of detection system. So I don't think we should walk in front of that thing.
Very wise, master.
Also remember, Shumwej wanted you guys to do something for you, for him. while
To
you
get
were
the
here.
eye, right? There's an eye inside of it.
Oh, inside its mouth.
Inside its mouth.
Okay, or like a gem inside the mouth,
Can
right?
I use perception to see, or can I investigate it from afar to see what's going on?
Sure.
With it?
Yeah, take either insight or investigation check. Check what you want.
Ooh, it's investigation.
22, nice. So I mean, it looks definitely out of place. It's ominous looking. Looks like it was carved almost like hastily. Like the shapes are not well crafted. Yeah, it was definitely done with brute force more
So,
than
like,
fine craftsmanship.
Nice.
Especially as a tinkerer, that kind of bothers your OCD and craftsmanship a little bit. But it also seems to have some kind of arcane or like some kind of hidden double feature. It doesn't seem to be just simply a statue.
Am I able to crack the code?
Not from this far away.
It was a 22.
You can just tell that it's not a normal statue. You can tell there's something arcane about it. You'd have to do like an Arcana check to try to discern exactly what that is.
Can I?
Of course, yeah.
It's alive.
+7.
Is that another 18?
No one has
23, that's a
detected
16.
Oh wow.
23, nice. Yeah, so it looks like it has, it seems to be an extra dimensional storage unit, essentially. So hidden inside of it is an extra dimensional space pocket,
So
essentially.
basically, like a statue of Holden.
Yep.
Alright. Anything up with the eye that we can notice?
No, so he told you that whatever would be in it is in like a hidden compartment in its mouth. Is what he said. It is kind of has a gaping open mouth as it's kind of growling.
Zephyr.
I'm gonna be relaying this
Yeah,
information.
Zephyr hears this and he goes, "Well, guys, I can definitely probably get my hand into that thing's mouth,
There you go.
but you guys gotta cover me."
Okay.
And he's gonna take the hide action.
I'm gonna
Oh,
summon my.
what we should do is set up these archers around the perimeter. These two guys here.
Oh,
Where the
perfect.
Oh,
fuck did
yeah.
they come
That's a good
from?
call.
They came with
the mercenaries. I
Felicia.
just added them
Oh,
now. Yeah.
she's with
Yep.
us?
So no, this isn't. I'm using this for the vampire. maiden.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
you didn't print out
Serana.
Serrano. Yeah.
Sir Fluffington. He's my squirrel.
So yeah,
My boy.
So let's have like this guy maybe go on this corner and then the other one go like around this side maybe.
We should keep him a little closer.
Is that too
Like
far?
maybe just like
Yes.
right here.
Okay, on the corner.
Okay, watch. We know that that's a teleporter of sorts.
Do we really want him right at it though? So if something does come,
He's,
it's just.
he's dispensable.
Yeah, we don't
Is
care
it
about his
expendable?
life. Yeah.
I'm gonna summon my tank.
Because you hear voices coming from that house right there, next on the other side of the courtyard from you.
Right here. Okay.
Before anything, before Zephyr tries to sneak up to this gargoyle, I am gonna cast haste on myself, and I'm
Nice.
gonna use an extended. Oh fuck! I'm gonna use an extended spell slot, or an extended spell, to extend it.
Okay.
So I'll have haste for 24 hours,
Nice. There you go.
and Zephyr will sneak in hide.
Okay. Roll a stealth check for him just to see how well he's hiding.
All right, so this is where it gets trippy.
Mm-hmm.
He has, because of the Cloak of Elvenkind, he has advantage on stealth checks,
Okay.
but he also has double proficiency on stealth.
Okay.
So he has like a plus
Should be really high.
14.
Plus 14?
Plus-
No,
No.
that's sleight of hand. Yeah, 14.
No, it
No,
should be.
he calculated. So
yeah.
it's
Oh,
instead
double
of double
proficiency.
Just double the
yeah.
proficiency.
I see. So he'll
Right.
have 7 plus 6. So he'll have 13
Yeah, 13.
plus 13. So
No, it can't be.
It'd be his. It'd be
yeah,
4 plus 6.
It's plus 10? Even that seems high.
because
Well,
he has a
It's just
plus
'cause
7
you are.
to Dex.
Right, but that already has 1 proficiency.
Yeah, but he has double.
So then yeah, it's
So the
that
3
plus
would be
3.
double to 6.
No, it'd be double to 7, right?
What I roll?
Because stealth is plus 7.
Right, but so it's
His stealth is overall plus 7.
Yes, and then I'll double proficiency. So
Which is his
it's
dex
7
plus
plus
proficiency.
3.
7 plus 3.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
10. So plus
Yeah.
10.
Okay, so
Yeah.
plus 10. And he has advantage, okay. Sorry, this is not my character.
No
so
worries.
the first one is 9.
How dare you not know
The
everything
first
about
one is 5,
race.
yeah. So he got 19.
19. Okay. Yeah, so he's pretty well hidden. Sneaks up to the gargoyle.
He's not going
statue.
to go straight in front of it. He's going to just like come around the side of it, kind of.
Okay. And yeah, you can see up close, it's got kind of a gaping open mouth as it's growling, kind of sharp, jagged teeth in its maw, and there does seem to be sort of a little opening, just big enough for like a hand to fit through, kind of at the back of its throat. Disappears into like a black space that seems to go down its throat into its belly. Your D20?
All right.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna try to do this as like almost like Indiana Jones, and he's just gonna real quick just try to get in there.
So he makes this quick grab in there. First, make a dexterity saving throw as he does it.
Ooh.
He's not close enough to me. Shit.
Oh, thank God. It's 22.
22. Okay,
Yeah.
nice. So nothing happens. He quickly he does it very fast, like you were saying, Indiana Jones style. Dips his hand in there, pulls back out, and he's holding this. It's kind of wrapped up, but it unravels as he kind of looks at it. Orb, probably only about like yay big, like a orange size, but it's like a dark amber red, and it's kind of see-through, almost like a Dragon Ball in color, like that kind of cloudy, but a little bit more red. That similar cloud figure though, of the Dragon Ball. Anyways, picks it up, and in his head, he would hear instantly a deep voice, "Release me from this prison." And he would probably like turn and look in concern to you guys as this gem seems to be speaking to him now.
That's concerning.
Yeah. 1 second.
Do you think the Empire knows that's there though? But it's just in some old statue.
But do they know it's there?
That's what I was wondering, since this is an old town.
He's gonna get tripped out and just be like, and then just try to stealthily come back to the group.
Okay, he makes it back
I'm gonna
there.
open the bag of holding.
He's gonna go, I think I heard some voices. I might be going crazy. It might be the gem. I don't actually know.
So, you're all kind of back in that alley.
He will throw the gem in the bag of holding with Beregond, though.
Okay. You see, kind of coming out around, just floating kind of through this gap and kind of traveling through the courtyard, makes its way this kind of large floating tentacled mass with a kind of a long gnarled beak sticking off of it. Absolutely disgusting and terrifying. Not like any creature you've seen before, but it's kind of a purplish, oily black skin color. These long dangling tentacles kind of dragging along the ground as it's floating by, but its head is kind of snapping in directions as it's surveying the outside. But it's going to be
Horrifying, truly.
sliding its way over here.
I think we should.
Get the fuck out.
We'll be having. That was just what
Oh yeah.
Shumwej wanted us to
You
get. We
still
have
have
our
one,
own
yeah.
thing.
No, he wanted us to kill the mage as well.
Kill mage, get the gem, but we still need the blueprints. So I think we should literally just try to gank them, because every time we do stealth, we end up fucking it up. And
Reese
then we
is
end
pretty
up on
good
our
at
back
it.
foot.
Zephyr's pretty good.
But we also want to kill these guys anyways.
Mm.
So I think we should
We
surround
could send
them.
him to assassinate the guy.
That's
the
true.
mage himself, but he probably shouldn't go in alone.
Yeah.
We don't know what this mage is.
We don't know what the mage, how strong
Also,
the mage is, and what that thing is.
I've seen that thing. Would I have seen it anywhere in my studies?
Yeah, does any of us know what that might be?
Yeah, take either one of you can take, let's say insight or animal handling, I guess.
Go ahead.
I'm proficient.
Or history.
+6.
Yep.
Shit.
Yep, that was a good roll. That'll be a 24.
Damn.
Okay.
I'm rolling pretty good tonight.
We all are.
You have heard maybe a legend of one of these things. From what you can recall, you heard a children's story about a horrible creature called a grell it was described sort of like this thing, a mass of tentacles with a beak that would come and snatch children away.
How do you spell that?
Grell. Grell.
What are its hit points?
It's I can't tell you.
You
I
almost
like
said
leaned
it.
in to do it.
Damn, that was close.
So So what are y'all doing?
I'm gonna tell them a bit. Guys, I think that was a grell. I read a child's fable about it long ago. They're known for stealing children and probably eating them.
How scared should we be right now?
I'm
I don't know. That thing was pretty scary, man. Master.
What's the plan? This was a smash and grab plan initially. Are we continuing with that? We'll have the element of surprise.
I think so.
I say we send these archers around the back to the other side with their mercenary, with Felista. Sorry.
The old misdirection.
And yeah, they could start attacking, sending arrows their way, and then once they do, we can come in from behind and do a pincer move.
That's almost by textbook, Master.
Yes, of course.
I love it. Is there a door right here?
Yeah, is that?
There's no door on
So
that
there's
side.
a door.
It's that one right there. Yeah.
Damn, okay. But we know they're in there. I'm just
The
guessing.
voices have hushed. You haven't heard voices since that the Grell went by.
Are there windows on this side?
And it slipped through
Yeah, sort of
here.
stained glass windows. It seems like that was an old church. Yeah. There's sort of there's a gap that you can't really see there. But yeah, there's space enough for you to slip through.
I think we could literally fuck them from behind if we send these guys to the other side of here.
We
Okay.
could also start a fire.
That's
Before
what I
you-
was imagining.
Before you have a chance to act at this point, everyone in that alleyway is going to have to make a Constitution saving throw here.
So anyone within 10 feet of me gets to add +3 to their save right now.
Sweet.
Yes.
Nice.
Plus
Yep,
three.
+3.
Okay, so con save, baby.
It's a 10.
Dude, I'm rolling hot.
I get a plus
16 plus 5, 21.
Nice.
I got a 23.
Nice.
I got a 7.
7.
I got
Alright, I'll
another.
roll.
That's a second
Yeah.
1 today.
I'm gonna roll for Zephyr.
Get rid of this die.
Dude, 18.
Nice.
Holy
Roll the
shit.
dice.
So Zephyr got like, what is that? 19, 20, 21.
Oh, that hurt.
Zephyr got a 20. Oh my god, I'm so tired. 25.
A 25.
Who these matches by your computer?
So that's everyone who's in the alley, right?
What if they did just wipe everything?
Yes.
Yep.
That's
That's
so bad.
plus the vampire woman, Serrano.
Right. Okay, so they all roll for her.
She's just unfazed.
17. I think she
Con
has.
save.
Oh yeah, she's good. She's passing that with flying colors. Okay. So. Okay. So everyone who failed is taking 42 points of cold damage. And everyone who passed is taking 21 points of cold damage as a just blast of like frigid air comes channeling through that through that alleyway. Just you see like crystals form all over your armor and
How
and
much if
body.
you passed?
If you pass 21.
I'm at 25 HP.
You kind of all snap your heads in that direction, and you cannot see where that blast came from.
Are we in initiative order now? Are we
Yes,
gonna
now
have to
let's roll
Okay.
initiative order. Yep.
Alrighty. Oh my god. Beregond gets a 5.
14.
Did they? It would hit Reese or Zephyr anyway, even if he was hidden.
Yeah, because he blasted
Yeah.
through that alley.
Initiative.
Yep, initiative.
That was strong as fuck.
Yeah, it was. I got a 12. And Zephyr got a 6.
6. What'd you get, Beregond?
On initiative 5.
Initiative 5?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
I rolled 2 on 14.
14. Okay. Hold on a sec here.
If only that was a
Right.
dex save.
17 passive wisdom. Will I know where the shot came from? Or have a general direction? Because I wasn't really focused on much when the shot came in. I was chilling.
You're looking out there. You saw the blast start. It originated from like right here, basically, right where Zephyr had been.
So who's first in initiative?
That's what I'm figuring out.
Oh,
here.
sorry, my
I
bad.
believe the mage.
Shit.
He got a 16. So he'll go first here.
We just need to pounce that guy.
Then it's you.
And fuck him before he can just keep getting spells off.
And Cazned. Okay. Then Zephyr, Vulen, Beregond. Who got the next highest?
No. Zephyr got 6.
Okay, so Zephyr's pretty low.
And then Beregond's last.
You're last.
Like always.
What did you get, Vulen?
Vulen?
Kind. What did you get on initiative?
12.
12. Okay, so actually, you're here, and enemy 2 is after Cazned.
I was hoping I could sneak in a lay on hands before initiative started, but that would have been a little tricksy.
Okay.
Trixie Hobbitses.
Trixie Hobbitses.
Trixie Bruce Wayneses.
I got it. That thing was fucked.
Yeah, I'm. Are we more scared of the Grell or the mage? That's the
Mage.
question. I feel that way
Mage.
too, because I want to.
He's clearly also probably invisible if we can't see him.
Yeah.
Or in good cover.
He could be in good cover, but like, I don't know. He could have just cast a spell and went invisible.
So you feel the ground start to, beneath your guys' feet, start to kind of shake and like almost freeze over as it's forming an icy layer. So
Counterspell.
you can't see him.
But I can still counterspell it.
Can you? I think it's against someone who you can see casting a spell.
Okay, let's see. You attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell. If the creature is casting a spell of 3rd level or lower, its spell fails and has no effect. If it is casting a spell at 4th level or higher, make an ability check using your spell casting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. On a success, the creature's spell fails and has no effect. At higher levels, when you cast the spell using a spell slot of 4th level or higher, the interrupted spell has no effect if its level is less than or equal to the level of the spell slot you've used.
Nice.
So I don't have to see him. I don't think. We can make it that way if you want.
Well, hold on here. I'm looking. I just looked it up. This wiki says, no, you can't counterspell an invisible creature because you can't see the creature who's casting the spell.
Which would totally make sense. But like in the spell itself, it doesn't say anything like that. Oh, no, it does. One reaction, my bad, but one reaction which you take when you see a creature within 60 feet of you.
I was going to say, because
Yep,
it says which the
there it is.
counterspell clearly specifies is required to cast it. Okay, so that makes sense. So let me see here. Alright, so yeah, again, no, not everyone in the alley, just these. Yeah, no, it's all 4. So everyone in the alley is going to have to make a dexterity save here.
Fuck. I much prefer dex saves. If you're such a
I do not. And do we still get the +3 for being next to you?
Yes, you do.
Nice. Dude, I'm rolling so hot. I feel, honestly, this sounds really fucked up, and I won't say it because we're on camera. I feel like
Is that a...
someone we have talked about
7.
rolls high all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, I have something to tell you about that after
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
so 18 and 3, 20. I got 21
I
for
got
my
13.
dex save.
Nice, so you pass. 13 you got, Caden?
Yeah.
Okay.
15.
Okay, 15.
Do I not pass?
You do not pass with that, no. So you didn't even fail so far.
And then Zephyr got, oh my god, he got a 22, 15 plus 7, and
Wow.
then +3, 25.
So he passes. Alright, so yeah, you see frost kind of forming on the ground in that alley, and above, it's kind of been overcast all day, but you see kind of a condensed dark cloud just form and quickly start like pelting down these big, chunky, almost like small boulder-sized bits of hail that's just gonna shred this alleyway here. So let's see here. I'm using a dice roller because these are fucking ridiculous spells.
Might go down here.
You might.
I only have 25 HP. What did you passed, Vulen? What are you at HP wise?
So yeah, those of you who failed are going to take 32
33.
points of bludgeoning and cold damage.
What's the DC?
Down.
16 was to pass. So those of you guys who failed, or sorry, who passed, take what, half of 32? 16?
16.
Yeah, 16 points of cold and force damage, I think it is. Bludgeoning and cold. And that's going to turn that alleyway into difficult terrain now, so it's double your movement speed to move around.
And you said it's how much if you passed it?
18.
Damn, dude.
Or wait, 18 or 16?
16.
16, sorry.
Okay, so I think only Beregond is down. We rolled for Zephyr too, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
passed.
He passed, okay.
So you see a huge boulder of hail just clobber Beregond, knocking him out in the kind of middle of that alley. Okay, that's not quite.
Master, no!
So you all hear an ominous voice call, "Never should have come here," seemingly coming from the courtyard area.
Like, face us like a man.
Okay, so that's him. Cazned, on to you.
Well, still covered by the fog. I'm gonna crawl out this way.
At half movement speed.
Mm-hmm.
So to move that 10 is going to be 20.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Grab that.
You can go 25. You can go one more out if you want to go into the courtyard.
Okay, yeah. And do I see where he is?
You cannot see him. No.
Can I make any sort of check to see him? Or-
You would need probably some sort of magical, either like a spell or some kind of artifact to be able to see him. It seems like he's using a powerful visibility.
I think your wand, even if he has to have something magic on him.
Mhm.
Well, and he's using a concentration spell too, so he'll probably be radiating an arcane aura as well.
Who has that?
Vulen has it right now. Well,
He's a
actually,
wand of
does
detect
Vulen
magic.
have the wands? Because Fox was the one with that.
Yeah, and I asked you guys as soon as I met you, like, met out a game.
Uh-huh.
I was like, give me the wand, because
Okay.
it was technically my other characters.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Alright, I honestly don't know what to do right now.
And we can't see anybody else.
Not at the moment, no.
Okay.
Oh, I need to roll for your NPC allies too.
Yeah, we have Serana and we have the marks.
Yeah. Alright, Cazned.
I'm going to do that. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna fire off where I last saw the shot come from
Okay.
with my force ballista.
Okay. Nice. Let's see, I'm just gonna throw him in at the end of initiative. Okay, so you're just sending a shot at the last spot you saw the
This general area.
blast come out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so roll
I'm
an
actually
attack
kind
roll.
of stoked on this right now because I'm be able to actually show how
Right.
good my guy
Just
is.
Sorry, just an attack roll.
That'd be nice.
And you're at 0.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
18.
18.
Took like 80 damage.
Go ahead. I guess you don't have to roll damage. So yeah, you blast out this. What spell is it?
It's Force Ballista. It's
Oh no, it's your
turret
turret.
take. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it fires a shot out. You'll see it kind of split the backside of the statue, kind of take a chunk out of it right where that original blast came from. But doesn't seem to make impact. It just kind of careens into that building behind it. And you hear the voice kind of, how can you fight what you cannot see?
I'm going to stand up then, and I have my pistol, and I'm going to close my eyes and just
Take a shot. Was so firing the ballista is a bonus action, right? Okay, cool. So go for it.
I'm just going to fire firebolt.
Okay. Tentacle roll.
And you're shooting it where you heard the voice.
Yeah, where I think I heard. I'm just kind of like trying to like, not that it's gonna help, but I'm just trying to do some West like.
Yeah.
So. That didn't. Yeah, it's just a 9.
A 9. Okay. So you just blindly kind of
It's a spell.
blast.
It's your spell casting ability, so it should be like +7.
Oh,
Should
yeah,
be
plus
like
7.
16.
Never mind. Thank you very much.
16.
I was used to the barbarian with plus.
Yeah, no, okay, I was gonna say that seemed low too. You would have had to roll like a fucking
2.
1 or 2, yeah.
Mhm.
But still, you just kind of fire off the shot where you thought that voice came from, and are you firing a spell or like a round?
It's a spell.
Okay,
It's a
the
spell.
fireball. That's right, firebolt. Kind of blast this fireball. It careens, kind of dissipates out in the distance. And again, the voice kind of laughs from a different angle now.
I'm gonna flip off that.
There you go.
Yeah, I think that's. I guess that's me.
That's you guys, okay. So let's see. Okay, so sliding back out. You see this horrible creature hovering back towards you guys. Let's see.
Not good. Not good.
Okay. Oh, gross. Okay. So actually, it's going to move the first 10 feet on its tentacles, and it's going to take to the air. Sees you guys over here, and starts heading directly towards you with its beak kind of mauled open, terrifying looking. This archer is going to be in for kind of a nasty surprise. You guys can't see this, but someone charges out of this and kind of comes running over to him. Fool, this is where you die. And he's going to make a couple attacks.
Oh, by Elvisar.
Okay. Jesus. Okay, well, yeah, he's definitely gonna hit with like a 24. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah, we might actually kill Zephyr. Just like we said, we might actually need to use Zephyr as a musical here.
Retreat!
I changed my mind! Long live the Empire!
We're like friends. Friends.
Ooh, yeah, we got off to a bad start.
I'm at 11 HP.
Gonna cut that guy deep, and he just goes, oh!
Do we hear him scream?
Yeah, you hear a scream of agony, and then he's gonna make a second attack.
This guy's toast.
Also gonna get hit there.
You're saying the top 2 best archers in all of Whitebear are about to be toast? What do we bring these losers along for?
So yeah, he is gonna get cut down here, unfortunately.
Dead?
He's gonna die. Yeah, he just gets cleaved by the backhand of this guy's sword. He is not built for up close fighting. The archers, unfortunately.
Well, I'm glad we brought him along to at least.
I kind of feel bad calling him
something.
dispensable now.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's
Little
whatever,
do we know.
bro.
That's gonna be them. So then it's Vulen.
Alright, so I see Master Beregond go down, and that's all I can think about.
Yeah.
I rush over to his side. I'm just like, Master Beregond, no, what have they done to you? And I am going
You
to
can see he's frozen over like
spare the dead
frost. Okay.
off the bat. So I'll bring him back to life.
Okay, so Beregond, you are brought back into the living world again.
Does that give them any HP?
I don't know. Spare the dead.
I'll look it up for you.
Yeah.
Thanks,
sure.
I have really slow connection here. I need to ask you for your Wi-Fi someday.
Yeah, I can give that to you.
Okay, you touch any living creature that has 0 hit points. The creature becomes stable. The spell has no effect on undead or constructs. So
Just bring
stable
it
means
back to
1.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, and then I'm going to use a quicken spell to cast. Actually, I have to use 2. To cast Prayer of Healing.
Okay.
And so I have it pulled up, I believe. I don't. Fuck.
I got you. I got
Yeah,
you.
please.
Prayer of Healing, 5e.
There it is.
Okay. Oh shit! Up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see within range.
It takes 10 minutes to cast, though. The
Oh,
casting time
yeah,
is
yeah.
10 minutes.
Oh,
10-minute casting time.
didn't realize that.
I was gonna say that is insanely strong.
Yeah. Fuck. I'll just have to use a Prayer of Healing then, or sorry, Cure Wounds.
Cure wounds.
Can you look that one up for me?
Cure wounds. So cure wounds, we have 1d8 plus your spellcast modifier, unless you upcast it. But yeah,
What
1d8.
can I upcast it for?
An additional 1d8. So it's a first level spell. So anything. past
1d8 for each slot higher than first.
So I'll do a second level spell slot.
2d8.
Okay, so
To
2d8.
Prayer of Healing on Beregond.
And that one's just one action casting time, so you're good.
Do you add your con? Oh, he's gonna roll.
Yes, and
2d8s plus a 4 and a 2. Fuck, 6 plus 8,
It's better than nothing.
14. I'm just gonna be like, Beregond, get up. We need to.
Are you holding me in your
Yeah.
arms?
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna be like, Master, we need to retreat quickly.
I'm
and
so
just,
cold.
And just regroup. I know it's cold, but we have to fight on.
Tell Noelle I love her.
Don't say that. You have a son to live for, Master.
You're right, I forgot.
Little Atticus Jr. And then I'm gonna like open my cloak and be like, you know, my love, Serena, if this would be a great time for you to strut your stuff. I know you're not one to be pushed around. I'm gonna wink at the little bat. I assume is just sleeping in my cloak.
She's just on your shoulder perched, but she gives you kind of a look, and it's scary. Like, you're looking into this bat's eyes, you see bloodlust in them that is about to be unleashed.
And
so this is
yeah, so
Here's New Oliver.
with that, I'm gonna say, my friends, we should get back until we can find whoever's casting these spells. And then we go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And I'm gonna see, because I'm going towards the screaming I heard.
Yep.
And
So
I'm
you
gonna see this
guy.
warrior just standing above the dead archer.
Now you can see him. He's an Imperial soldier. He's clad in full Imperial plate mail, kind of black and red, and he's double hand wielding a massive kind of long sword. But he also has on his like kind of strapped to his forearm like a big
A
buckler
buckler,
shield.
yeah. I'm gonna say, you fiend, you cut down my friend, you goddamn imp.
And he goes, and you're next.
Bring it on, you pillow biter. And then I'm just going to take my bonus action with haste,
Yep.
and I'm just gonna swing on him with my badass Morning Star.
Nice. And your movement speed's like doubled too, right?
Yeah.
Haste.
Ow!
Ow.
Kaiba's actually 45 years old.
Yeah, apparently.
I am, dude. It's like no joke. Dude, I can't make this shit up.
Nat
Like
20?
no, this is another 18.
Nice. Hell yeah.
If this ends up ruining your dice's good juju, I'm sorry, but I need some of that.
Damn. Fuck, and that's strength, so that will be a 22. Yeah. 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Just
Roll
say,
damage.
you fucking scum.
Kill him where he stands.
Is that a 1? No, that's a 7. No, that's a 2. These ones are really hard to see.
Yeah. a little bit, yeah.
2, and then just plus 4, 6.
Sorry, hold on. So in response to you hitting him with that, he's going to cast Shield. So you see him kind of wave his hand, kind of an arcane rune stamped on his palm, and you see a kind of bubble of shield kind of come up as you go to strike him, protecting him.
Just say, oh, another magic user, huh? You think you can best me?
He goes, we shall see.
And I'll take like a sweet fighting stance.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
And that's me.
Okay, there you go. Zephyr, then? Whoever wants to take... Yeah, you can...
Zephyr is gonna hear Vulen essentially be like, yo, retreat until we can find this mage of sorts. But the thing about Zephyr is he's already pretty cloaked. He has the cloak of Elvenkind, so he's almost like camoed into his surroundings as is.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's actually gonna use the, he's gonna say lowly, so not to be heard to Cazned and Beregond, who is now standing. He's gonna go, okay guys, I'm gonna try to find this guy. And he's gonna use the boots of spider climbing to get on this roof.
Nice.
I don't know how much would that
Yeah, how many
movement be.
feet?
So we'll say they're 15 feet tall to the roof.
15,
Yeah.
so he'll be 30.
Mm-hmm.
So 30.
He
no,
has a lot of
15,
it.
sorry. 20, 25. The jump is what, 10 feet?
That's an easy 10-foot jump. He can make that.
So that'd be 30, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Oh, 35.
35.
35,
He's
yeah.
now.
And then he's gonna go, I can't really see the squares.
Yeah,
40?
they're a little hard on there.
45?
Yep.
And he is going to take his rogue bonus action and hide.
Okay, nice.
And he's going to, he didn't take action.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to take his action to just like survey and wait for a spell to be unleashed or any kind of sign
Of where
the spellcaster is at, and the instant he sees one, he's just gonna let it be known where he is, exactly where he is.
Sounds good. Okay, so let's see. Is that him?
Yeah, that'll have to be him.
Okay. Then Beregond, on to you. You've just been
Me
raised.
already. Okay, so first of all, are there any windows on either of these buildings?
Yeah.
that I
Yep.
know- Next to me.
Yeah, we'll say there's windows in the alley. You
Okay.
can poke through one.
I'm going to dive through this one here
Okay.
if I can. It's just 5 movement
Absolutely.
to get
Yep.
through.
Yep.
So I'm gonna like full swan dive inside, like dolphin dive inside.
Break through the glass.
Breaking through the glass because I am not gonna take another hit here. Do I see anything? Is anybody in there with me?
Yes, there's another Grell in there, another one of those floating demon monsters, and there's a chest in there along the back wall too. There's that there,
Master Beregond.
and kind of right out in front of it is another one of these
I have to take this
horrifying
really fast.
beasts. It just kind of snaps its ugly head at you as it looks at you. This is what they look like, by the way.
That is
Oh.
terrifying.
That is terrifying.
Has an anus face.
To show the camera.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Looks like a jellyfish.
Looks like a jellyfish eyeball.
That
Caramel popcorn.
looks like. I don't know if that's a good view.
Some of that caramel
You can
popcorn.
have as much as you want. Anything in the pantry too.
Yes. The Grell that they are currently fighting, these tentacled brains. Yeah, I didn't really describe it well enough, but their head is like a brain, if you can see, like the actual.
So he's showing brain.
Bro, it's like the thing from Starship Troopers,
Mhm.
kind of.
Oh,
Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
They're like, it's scared. It's scared.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, I dive in to the building hoping for safety, but I've now. Also, it took half my movement speed to stand up, technically,
Yes.
because I was down. So
Yep,
now
you're prone.
I've taken 20 movement. Fuck, I don't think I can even get into range of this thing. 20 25, 30. I can't get into range. So instead, I'm going to use my action. Well, is dodge takes up an action?
Yeah, dodge is an action.
Okay. Would I rather dodge or heal? I think I'd rather heal. So first of all, okay, I'm gonna lay on hands myself here for 29 health, leaving myself 1. Actually, 28. I'm gonna leave myself a few points to of leeway in case I need to heal someone. And then after that, I'm going to, as a bonus action, use Shield of Faith to get my AC up to 22.
Nice.
And I'm going to, I'll move towards it because I'm basically charging this fucking thing. I'm locked in here with it, so I might as well. And that's me.
Okay. Then it's going to be the NPC homies. So Felista is going to join the fight against the fighter over there and start helping.
10. So she's flanked him slightly to his right.
So she'll go ahead and make an attack roll on him.
Right here.
First attack, she's going to bring it like the sword down, and he kind of bashes it away with his buckler, and the rippling energy of his shield spell still kind of helping him out. Second one? No, still won't hit. His AC is pumped to the roof right now. So this one kind of would have caught him. He kind of wasn't able to bring his buckler up, but you see it just kind of crash along the arcane shield. So she's ineffectual this turn, unfortunately. That archer, have him move back over kind of towards those wells.
Okay.
And he'll get a line of sight on that guy, if you can.
30.
Yep. So he'll take a shot with the longbow here. Damn, yeah. Another one that would have struck true, but just deflects off this bubble shield he has.
Oh, because he still has that.
Until his until his turn.
Yeah, it'll be
tough to boost
hit
it.
this fucker anyways.
And this guy's gonna restring or pull another arrow. Get ready to shoot. Yeah. Serana is going to come out into the courtyard, so you can put her right next to Cazned.
Yay!
And you kind of see her come out in bat form. She kind of flutters over there, and instantly, as soon as she's out in the courtyard, begins to transform into a shape that you haven't seen her in before. She instantly kind of takes the form of this gnarled, nasty-looking creature, like kind of grayish, pale skin, big, like bat-like wings that kind of extend off of her back, kind of just break out of her backbones. Her face turns into like a demented visage with razor-sharp teeth, and kind of her nose depressed in, big, like evil-looking hooked ears. And she just goes, "I see you." And she's going to take the rest of her movement speed in flight. She's going to go over the grill so it can't attack her. And she's going to make an attack on you, something you can't see.
Good thing Vulen didn't see her in that
She's
one.
going to hit too. So first attack, she just lets out a big like claw, vicious attack, and it's going to rip into this spellcaster who's invisible.
Pussy.
Do I see blood?
Imagine how scared he is when.
Holy fuck!
Oh god!
I'm like, who's the bitch now? Didn't expect that, did you?
Who's the bitch now?
What's that from?
Tiger Claw! It's from this movie called The New Guy. And it's
I
about
love
that
that
guy
movie.
that like he's like a nerd and he like goes to prison like on an internship like saying he wants to learn about prison life, but he's actually going to become like more cool to like because he's transferring schools.
Right.
And so I forget his name. He's undercover brother.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Puts him under his wing and like
Yeah.
teaches him how to be cool.
I see.
So yes, you see her make this vicious slash, and you do see blood just kind of flicker onto the ground. You see kind of 3 scratch marks just seemingly like hovering in the air, and hear the distressed kind of scream of this man. Oh, kind of in pain as he takes.
Sounds like there's a bitch out here.
And then she's gonna lean in and try to take a big, like, nasty
Does
chomp off of him.
He come into view.
No, he does not.
Would that
He's
be a
up
save?
there.
Or
Or is
like,
that
fight his
No,
freaking
he's-
head
He's
off.
strong.
Yeah,
greater
He's
invisibility?
greater invisibility.
He's strong, which means he might have something I can use.
Second one's gonna miss, so her bite seems to be ineffectual. You don't see blood coming from that. She takes a nasty chomp in the air. That will be them. So then back to the enemy. Yeah, top of the round. You want to do something? Say something.
We can't play music because we have video recording, can we?
We could. I don't know what we can play it on though, because we have.
I can play it on this.
Yeah, sure. If you have something.
Honestly, top of the round, this is a shit show.
Mhm.
And this is, honestly, our forte.
Yep.
This is exactly where we're always.
This
This
is our,
is
like,
where
pocket.
our flowers
Yeah.
blossom.
I kind of want to see where it plays out.
I want to grab a soda.
Super sketch.
Yeah, it's just Diet Pepsi. You want?
I think
Yeah,
Super
grab more.
sketch.
I
Is
think
it Pepsi?
Is there what?
we can keep going for it for now.
Yeah.
At least another
Oh,
round before we
we
start
could
fleeing.
see. From is it Daisy?
I don't know. I don't know how strong
Yeah.
the grells are. That's the issue.
I've never even heard of them.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm
and
kind of
Nana
actually
Cola
surprised.
and Spite.
But I assume they're not like super overpowered. But I don't know. At the same time, there's multiple of them.
I'll grab you one.
Oh, I've got one. You can put it in the fridge there. Thank you.
What is this music?
Witcher. That's the Gwent music from
Oh,
Witcher.
is it? Yeah, I skipped that one, but. Okay, so yeah, I think we still keep going for it because.
I had the first person ever, sorry to interrupt, recognize my Witcher medallion in my car.
Really?
I went through like a Starbucks drive-through a while ago.
It's because of the movie.
Or no, it was Jamba Juice. Jamba Juice drive-through in Pasco. And she was like, "Is that a Witcher medallion?" And I was like, "Yeah, it is actually." That's really cool.
You should have just totally told a Geralt and tried to get in the
Yeah, exactly. When you played Witcher 3, did you go for both Yennefer and Triss?
Yeah, and the white-haired chick too.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah.
I did every playthrough you could though.
Yeah.
So like honestly, there wasn't like a super big difference.
Yeah, you tried to
But
do everything.
I'm trying to remember. If you go for Yennefer, you basically tell Triss that like it never could be.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't remember what you do if you go for Triss. I'm pretty
Well-
sure Yennefer gets like really mad.
Yeah, so they both team up, and it looks like they're gonna have they trick you basically. They
Yeah, and
they
then
tell
they
you to
cuff
come
you
to the
up.
room, and they're like,
Yeah,
we're
okay,
gonna
okay.
basically have a threesome.
I do remember that.
Yeah, and then they
He's
end up
like, give me my
handcuffing.
clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
Okay. Let's see. So, enemy turn. The sorcerer or this magician spellcaster is going to attack back. Oh, were you here for what happened with the vampire with Serana?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I thought you
Still
meant
love
over there. She turned into her
If
true.
anything, she's more attractive.
There you go.
He's like, I want the real Serana. I said the real Serana.
The
It's like perfection. Oh, fucking Magneto, dude.
I want the real lipstick.
Okay.
I forget her real name.
He's going to. You see. I guess you're the only one who's out here. You see, kind of right where
What
Serana
he sees.
is entangled in combat.
Vulen.
Oh yeah, Vulen.
Or
can see-
Zephyr.
No, Zephyr.
Sorry, Zephyr up on the rooftop can see this. Right in front of Serana, where the kind of bloody claw marks are hovering, you see the whole area just kind of dissipate into like a mist that kind of just dissolves in that area. And the vampire Serana kind of snaps her head back and forth, looking for. Seems like he misty stepped out of there.
Oh, that bitch.
That's his turn.
Would Zephyr be able to see the Misty Step location that he Misty Step to?
Because
Because he is keeping like.
yeah, he's keeping a
view
watch. Yeah, we'll say that he would see kind of the mist reapparate right here
on the roof.
on the roof. Yep.
Okay, so he doesn't see the guy.
No, he just
but
sees the
he
mist.
sees the mist.
Yeah.
So would that trigger his action?
Did he have
He had a reaction as soon as he saw where the guy
To
was.
attack?
Not to attack, to let everyone know where he was.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that'll go off.
so
That's fine.
Zephyr will
calls out.
scream.
Yep.
Like he'll yell pretty loudly because he's technically still hidden.
Mm-hmm.
That he's on this roof.
Yep. Okay. So
He's
yeah,
right
you all,
over there.
yeah,
He's
you all
right
hear
over there,
that
guys. Every time I fill in for someone, I'm just gonna fuck their voice up so bad.
But yeah, you all hear that call kind of echo out, and that's his turn. So Cazned, back to you.
And Zephyr told you where he was.
Yes. Right over there. Alright, so yeah, get to this tab. Alright. I'm going to make a ranged attack with my tank in the exact coordinates that I was given by my spotter.
Mm-hmm.
The spotter.
So,
Give you
19.
so plus 7.
19. Okay.
26.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
And it is...
It's 2d8, right?
Yes.
This is coming from your turret, or is this coming from your gun?
This is
The
coming
turret.
from
The turret. Okay. Cool.
And what's cool about the turrets is they'll keep progressing. They'll keep progressively getting
of course.
better,
Right.
which I thought was super cool.
It's really badass.
Because it was like
9.
wait, isn't that 10 or is that 5?
It's
Oh,
5.
I'm blind.
9 total damage.
You are
Mhm.
45.
And he gets pushed back 5.
Dude, I'm telling you, this carpentry is like messing my body up.
Is it?
Like bad. Yeah.
Just hard work.
It's so labor
I'll
intensive.
drink that Pepsi too fast.
But it's so fun at the same time.
You feel like you're
So
learning a
with
lot.
that, you see more blood
My knees are
kind of
fucked.
spray out
'Cause I already have
from that hit,
arthritis.
and he's now bloodied.
And then after that, I'm going
This guy's
to
a
big iron. I'm
Is
gonna
he invisible still?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna pop off in the same direction a firebolt with my gun.
Okay. Roll for it.
Big iron, big iron.
Oh, are
That's
you
not-
shit?
That's not hitting, bud.
Nope.
Solid
Those are
2-ster.
2-ster. Plus
That's
7.
so funny because the last time you used that attack, we were like, the only way you'd get a 9 is if you roll a 2.
Yeah.
So that one careens off and misses the target, unfortunately.
Don't I have another attack?
No.
No, I don't.
No. After using spells,
Oh yeah. That was a cantrip.
it's
Still
still
an
counts as
action.
spell. Yeah. Okay. So enemy turn. This growl's gonna just come right up in your face, Caden. Cazned, I should say. And it's going to make a couple attacks here. First is with its tentacles, so it's going to reach out and kind of try to grab you and kind of just hold on to you. With
It's like, oh no, I'm baby size.
Shit.
It's gonna latch onto us, isn't it?
It has a beak. It's gonna
Hold on.
peck us
Beaks
to
are
death.
meant for penetrating things, and
It's like, and it's like, get away from me,
16?
D.
16 does hit.
I'm gonna
It
call
does
this
hit,
one
But the
D.
second I
fucking
take
grill.
damage, my radiant weapon has 4 charges that the second I do, I fire a flash shot, and it is Constitution versus spell save.
Okay.
And then it is blind till its next turn.
All right, let's handle that in 1 second. Unfortunately, these things they don't have eyes, so they can't be blinded.
Well, it's every
Um,
time I want to use that. Ooh, the guy can't be
You're
blind.
fighting a monster.
But we'll
It's
take it
good
in a
for
sec.
like humanoids
Yeah.
and some monsters,
Yeah.
like a werewolf.
So, 11 piercing damage coming through, and then you have to make a Constitution saving throw.
That was all I had left was 11. My bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay. Damn.
Easy get to him quick.
All right. So yeah, that's gonna hit you.
I'm down.
Yep. You'll go down, but you still have to make the Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. I'm
Your
actually
spell
fucking
that brought me.
proficient.
It has me feeling like you can't just heal someone and res them.
I can because I have extended spell, or I have quicken spell.
But as far as
26.
like, can I just lay on hands?
26?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. You're more than fine on that. So you won't be poisoned and paralyzed, which is good.
I'm just knocked out.
Just knocked out. And you kind of fall over, knocked out. This is a nasty creature. It's gonna take a bite at you while you're on the ground with its
Fuck.
beak. Since you're prone and unconscious, it's at advantage. Ooh, it's wow, a 3 and a 19. That's some spread.
God.
So that'll
Whoa.
hit.
Oh, I see. 19 to
Yeah, 19 to hit.
Fuck.
You guys ready to fight some Reavers and the one-off?
Yes.
You gonna save the sunset?
I want to so bad. I also just really want to turn into a killer.
Just
killer
5
whale.
piercing damage coming
Oh,
through
that's
there.
it.
I'm still at 0.
You're still at 0.
Some shit, like swallow
But
the
keep
fruit.
track of that, of
Just
how
like
much
swallow it.
has happened since you've gone under.
Like, we don't need
Because if it gets to more than half of your total HP that
So if
you've
it gets
taken,
to 30, I'm
what's your total HP?
60.
Yeah, so if the total amount after being unconscious hits 30, then you're like dead.
Dead.
So you at least have 6. I think there was probably some spillover too.
You do that, I'm shitting on your bed.
But if he's dead, would I still be able to spare the dying? Since
No.
he's not undead?
No, because it says an alive person at 0 HP, and he would not be alive at that point.
Can you
Oh,
range?
Yeah.
but even though he's not at 0 HP, he's technically at -5. Would that still
You can't really go to negative HP. You're still at 0, but
Yeah.
you can be conscious. You can be like unconscious at 0 or dead at 0. You know, so
It's crazy that we've never ran into that before.
I know.
That
Yeah,
shit.
it's
Yeah,
kind
that is
of.
interesting.
People normally don't attack you when you're down. They prefer to take you alive or something else.
Not
but
Sweet D, the grill.
not the grill. Yeah.
Or just focus on other combatants who aren't down at the moment.
Yeah.
In all fairness, there isn't any either.
There's no one around there. Yeah.
That enemy?
That's why.
Is he gonna take another damn bite at me?
No, that's it.
Don't worry, we can turn you
The
into
one
a
in the
vampire.
house is gonna come to you, Kieran. He's gonna just move
Like,
up a
if
little
all
bit.
else fails.
Ooh. As I go down, I'm gonna tell her that if I'm close to death, fucking turn me.
Okay.
I accept it.
Cazned the fucking vampire.
Okay, so tentacle attack is gonna completely miss with a 7. Then it's gonna make an attack with the beak. Oh, it's a crit. That's a nat 20.
Which hits no matter what.
That hits no matter what. Yeah. Okay. Damn.
My Beregond senses are tingling.
14 points of piercing damage.
That's not too bad. Even after crit?
That's with crit. Yeah. Because it's only 2d4 right attack, so 8 total added on top of what he rolled, and he rolled fairly low. So.
Okay, and I'm sorry, I always have to ask, how do I roll for Constitution? To continue
Oh, that's
my
right. Because
shield
you
thing?
have. Oh no, you don't have to do that this time. Oh, that's right. To maintain concentration, right?
Yeah, I'm looking it up too.
I believe it's either
Equals-
10 or half the damage, whichever is higher.
10.
Is the DC.
So got to do a 10
Yeah.
on a con save. So, bear with me. It's +6 here. 12.
12.
So I still get to maintain my Shield of Faith.
Yes. Yep. Okay. Oh yeah. Then the fighter over there is going to.
Just one attack from it.
It took 2, but it missed the first one.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And that's good because the first one's a lot nastier than the second one. So, yeah, the fighter over there is going to take an attack at Vulen. Gonna swing his longsword. Definitely gonna miss on the first one with a 2. Gonna take another swing though. Oh, that one's a 19.
20.
But well, it's a 19 natural plus 7. So, yeah,
26.
26. Yeah.
Damn. So even if I shield of faith or shield,
Shield.
he would still hit me.
Yeah, I think so.
It's
What's your
+5.
AC right now?
20.
Yeah.
Plus
so
5.
he'd still hit it.
Fuck. Yeah.
You're down.
I might be.
Let's see. He's only one-handing it right now, so it's not nearly as strong as if he was two-handing it.
I like how we said we're going to use
I got an
Zephyr
8 on the D8 though. Jesus fuck, dude.
as a human shield, and now he is in the most secure and safe spot in the entire battlefield, and he's like just...
12 points of damage coming through. Slashing damage.
What are you at, homie?
5.
That's enough for
I'm just
now.
like, ugh!
We just need to not go down.
Like, that was a lucky swing.
Yeah. Then Vulen, you're up next.
Okay, so I'm essentially just gonna spit on this guy and just
Yep.
be like, fuck you, pussy.
Yeah.
And I am going to move to the side, 1, and I'm again gonna try Icing Death's Frost, because we haven't been able to decide if it's too broken or not.
Mm-hmm.
So I have it pulled up, actually. Took me like 5 minutes to load. So, a burst of icy cold energy emanates from you in a 30-foot cone. Each creature in the area must make a con saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 3d8 cold damage and is covered in ice for 1 minute.
Yep.
Or until the creature uses its action to break the ice off itself or another creature. A creature covered in ice has speed reduced to 0. On a successful save, a creature takes half as much damage with no additional effects.
Okay, so everyone in there has to make a con save.
Well, I'm just shooting it straight at him.
Okay, so over
It would
there.
barely miss. That's why I
Gotcha.
sideswiped.
Okay, so
And then the
what's your
con-
DC?
16.
16. Oh my god, you got an 18.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Alright, well, that's fine.
18
That's-
plus
I'll take
his modifier.
half 3d8s.
Yep.
2. 7. 12. So he'll take 6.
Okay.
Fuck.
What's that called?
Icing Death's Frost. And honestly, if it hit, it would be so fucked up. It would be so good. Then I'm gonna have to use a quicken spell. I'm running out of those. To use
How much damage came through on that first one?
6, because it was 12, but he took half.
Gotcha.
With no additional effects. And then I'm gonna have to use a quicken spell to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Mm-hmm.
Please give me something good. 6, I can do that.
Yep.
Plus 8.
Nice.
What is that?
6 plus 8, no.
24.
6 and 8?
No, not 24.
6 plus 8?
Is it?
Or 14, sorry.
14, yeah, there we go, okay.
So,
I was like, we're all
I was
so
so,
bad
I'm
at math.
so sure
So,
that
okay.
was right.
I'm good at math, dude. I'm just really tired. I'm running off straight caffeine.
Yep.
I started some new meds this week that are just kind of fucking with me.
Oh, shit.
Quaaludes?
No,
Quaaludes
I
you
wish,
going?
bro. No, I have really bad thyroid issues, I guess. And then with haste, I'm gonna take my bonus action dodge.
Okay. Sounds good. Then Zephyr, yeah.
Zephyr is going to see Cazned down. He's gonna see. He knows where the mage is,
Mm-hmm.
but the mage doesn't necessarily see him.
The mage does not see it.
He's also going to hear Vulen's cries
Mm-hmm.
and assume that he's in danger.
He's the
But
most
Zephyr-
aware of
He's
everything.
bloody. Maybe he just go and get the fucking
That's what I'm saying. Zephyr also, I feel like, would know that Vulen can handle himself. He's more worried, I'd assume, about Cazned, who is clearly
Yeah.
down. So yeah, he will actually. He will try to sneakily just. 10. The mage is right here.
Just jump. all of a
Now
sudden
the
from
mage will
shadows.
see him at this point.
Well, he has to take a check to see him.
Okay, yeah.
Does he not get a
Well, what-
sneak attack?
What's his? Have him do a stealth roll. Because he's coming kind of into like line of sight, so he's reasonably could be seen here.
Yeah.
The guy's passive perception is 16, so he's.
So what did we decide it was? It's a plus 10.
Plus 10.
Yeah,
with
plus
advantage.
10. Yep, with advantage. Yeah, busted.
Yeah, he beats it. Just yeah.
Oh, cool.
So that's 25, and that's a 21.
So he stays hidden.
So 25 hidden, dead ass in front of the mage.
Yeah, pretty much.
And he's gonna take a two-handed sneak attack. And just honestly stab right at the air. He knows
It's
he's there.
disadvantage because he's attacking someone he can't see still.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, he can still
Would-
make it.
Would that be a dex attack?
With the rapier, what's he using?
He's using his katana.
Oh, katana. Yeah, he uses dex. Yeah.
Okay,
It's
so-
a versatile weapon, so it can be dex or strength.
Disadvantage sneak attack. And he's got.
It won't be a sneak attack. A sneak attack, you need to be either. No, you need to have advantage on the attack somehow.
But wouldn't he have advantage anyways? for
Because
being
it's literally a sneak attack.
in sneak.
Oh, so here's what we'll do. Since he would have advantage from being in stealth, the guys know he's there, but he's at disadvantage on the attack that he can't see. So let's say they cancel out, just do a normal
Yeah,
attack
okay.
roll.
But it won't count for the sneak attack damage. He wants plus 6.
No, because it's at advantage, and it has to be. You have to roll at
Okay.
advantage to get sneak attack damage off.
14.
14. Yeah, that hits.
Holy
He's not
shit.
wearing armor, must be.
Yeah.
And then it's a D10, I think he said, with 2 hand.
Yep, D10 with both hands.
That's nice. That will be a 13.
13. Okay.
Just to stab him.
Yep.
One time. And then once Zephyr sees that he's connected, he'll make a little sneer, like, ha, I got you now.
Oh yeah, he's fucked up and actually flickering out of his invisibility, so he's starting to become invisible.
And so Zephyr's essentially going to pull his katana out of, I assume, like the stomach area or something of the guy. He's going to take a sweet stance, this time one-handed.
Yep.
And he's going to go for the one-handed swipe at him.
Okay, nice.
Wow, dude, I'm rolling so hot. 15 plus 7, 22.
That'll hit, yeah.
And then I believe it's a D8 one-handed.
It is.
6. Is that 6? Yeah, 6, 10.
10. That will do it. So, flickering between invisibility and visibility, Zephyr is going to land a backhanded attack here just after stabbing him, and this sorcerer, now that he can see him, kind of dressed long kind of black robes, sorcerer's robes, Imperial colors, and he's got a arcane looking mask covering his face, kind of pale white porcelain looking mask. But yeah, he falls over on the roof, topples over, kind of groans, and he goes, "You fools! You don't know who you're robbing."
And Zephyr is going to go, "As a matter of fact, we know exactly who we're robbing." And he's going to take a little bow, and then he'll wipe the blood off his katana. And
on the guy's
it.
clothing, probably, yep.
And
he dies dramatically.
And then he's going to take his bonus action to search the guy's body real fast.
Okay. So, other than Vulen's probably... Zephyr's probably interested in that mask that this guy's wearing. But other than the mask and his robe, his clothing, let me see. Sorry, I'm trying to find the right chart here.
Zephyr fucking went all out on this mage.
He did. It was perfect putting him up there.
Yeah, beast. Just straight fucked him up. And honestly, his stats are so good for what he does.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize it until I was just playing him, and I was like, yeah, holy shit, dude. Honestly, to hit just about anyone, I have to roll an 11.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so first roll a d12 for me. Zephyr searching it.
D12. 11.
11, okay. So he has a satchel pouch on his side, and as Zephyr kind of pops it open, it's basically like an alchemy kit that's in a go bag. So it's got everything, it's like a mobile alchemy lab in a bag, essentially. The bag seems to be a small, extra dimensional storage space too. It's not nowhere near the size inside as a bag of holding, but enough to hold everything that you need for alchemy lab. So it's
Can I just say
in there.
Small bag of holding?
Yeah, essentially. Yeah. And just note that it has an alchemy set.
I did. Yeah.
Everything needed to make potions essentially in there.
Nice.
And then he has some paperwork too. Some notes. Let me think exactly what they would be entailing. Basically, it would be a correspondence between Nym and this sorcerer. So it's a few letters, but the gist of them is that Nym has been using this town as sort of a little outpost. He's keeping... The letters would mention that Zen, his wife's stash, is here in the town, and that there's some arcane significance to the town, which is why they've kind of been hanging around. But basically, the gist of it is you learn that these guys are in cahoots with Nym. They're kind of working here on his behalf and housing some treasures of his wife, Zen.
Dope.
And there's nothing else on him? He doesn't have a wand or staff or anything?
Nope.
Okay, so he will...
Got a little pouch of spell materials.
Yeah.
And he has a necklace that seems to be his arcane focus.
So Zephyr's honestly just gonna clean house on this guy. He's
Take
gonna take the
everything.
mask too.
Yep. So he pops the mask off. It's just a human guy, a pretty normal looking, younger dude underneath the mask. But, yeah. No.
Zephyr is gonna close his eyes.
I love it. Okay, so then Beregond.
Wait. And then he's gonna take the hide action.
Take the hide action again, gotcha. Okay, so Beregond.
Okay, so I'm just gonna swing at this thing that's right in front of me, trying to grapple and peck at my brain.
Uh-huh.
I imagine.
Oh, sorry, no. When he goes down, the two grells kind of dissipate into the air. So right in front of you, that one disappears.
Oh. Okay.
Seems they were conjured by your friend in the
Wow. Zephyr saved the fucking day.
I yell out, "Where did it go? Where did
And
it go?"
he's not even here.
I'm sure he'll be happy about that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because that was pretty badass in the
Mhm.
scene. He stabbed an invisible dude.
Mm-hmm. 100%.
I'm gonna like run outside. Well, actually, first I'm gonna like run to this chest.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna open up that chest and see if there's anything inside of it.
Okay.
Fully expecting a mimic out of game. but-
Yeah, 100%. Make a DC 13 check here.
Mimic flying around.
That's a good call.
DC 13 what?
It's going to be a strength check, athletics.
Amazing.
As soon as
Amazing.
you...
Save
As
or
soon as we
athletic
think
check?
we're safe, it's a
Sorry,
mimic.
what's that?
A save or an athletics check?
It's an athletics check, I believe. Let me double
Okay.
check.
+7, so hopefully I
Oh, wait.
do okay.
Sorry, we need that
No, I'm
roll.
sorry. No. So, I always forget how this works. So, you fling it open, revealing the maw of teeth inside, and they're going to clamp down on your hand. It automatically grapples you. And on your turn, you can make a escape check, essentially an athletics check. It's not a save.
Okay.
But you can do that to escape.
On the same
at
turn,
disadvantage.
I haven't used it, taken an action yet, so I can
Yep.
do it this turn.
Yep.
All right.
So disadvantage, DC 13.
9.
Damn. Okay. So yeah, it's clinging onto your.
I'm gonna yell out that
Is
this
there-
fucking thing has got me. Help!
I was like, yeah, absolutely, it is. That's so funny.
My Beregond sense is tingling.
Okay, is that you?
That's me. I can't do anything else.
All right. So this is gone too now. She's going to fly over to you, Cazned, and she's going to kind of lean down over you. Well, it's a little drastic to give you the germ at this point.
You're not dead.
She's going to stabilize you with lay on hands.
She fucking
She has lay
turns
on
into a
hands.
vampire. She's an ancient vampire. She's got some crazy shit.
Let me
Bound
double
to.
check exactly how much that gives you.
It's like
Oh wait, maybe lay on hands is not the. I think I'm thinking of a different one. Healing word, maybe.
Lay on hands can put someone at one.
Lay on hands is a paladin spell.
yeah,
though.
it is
That's not.
paladin or clerics. There's
Yeah, healing word is the one I was thinking of here. Okay, so she's going to put you back up to. Jesus fuck. Yeah, Jesus, she's gonna put you up to 19 HP.
Wow.
With fucking healing word. I didn't even realize how busted that was gonna be. So you kind of come to, and there's a terrifying demon-looking creature kind of hovering right above you. She goes,
I recognize it.
you recognize it, yeah, absolutely. She goes, that should keep you for some time, Cazned. Try to be more careful.
Just be like, Mommy.
And then she's going to fly up above you to go 10 feet up in the air. Can I see the little flight deck thing over there?
Stand up.
She's gonna go in the air and take off over here. Get a line of sight on that guy, but that's gonna be it for now. The Fellista's going to take an attack on the fighter over there. And she'll hit him this time. Let's see. Coming in with a massive double-handed hit. Wow, 10 on the D10 too. Nice. And that's going to do plus 16 points of damage. Nice.
She's a beast.
Cool. Yeah, so she lands a nasty blow with her sword and is going to come back, try to make a second hit on him. Also going to hit. Nice. So for 10 points of damage this time. And with that, he's going to kind of like fall back a little bit, and you can see that she's struck through the gap of his armor, giving him a nasty cut that's left him bloodied. So he's kind of staggering backwards now. That is going to be them. So, let's see, that was enemy 2. So, Vulen? Yeah.
I am going to... Wait.
Is that, were they enemy 2?
Wait.
Yeah, because he was the sorcerer and he's dead.
Yeah, so is it top of the round?
It's Cazned's turn.
Oh yeah.
Me. Oh, right, because she was the ally. But no, the enemy just went. No, yeah, your allies just went. My bad.
Yeah.
Getting confused.
You're good.
So yes, back to Cazned.
It's hard when there's so many people.
Yeah, a lot of NPCs involved.
10, 15, 20. Okay. Is there a way I could hop through one of them windows on the back of the church?
Yeah, you'll have to kind of climb up, but you can kind of shamble through.
Use the rest of my movement speed to check out what's going on in here.
Yes, absolutely. So there's another chest. Well, the first chest that you've seen in here, along the back wall.
I want to touch it.
Okay, you run over to it.
No, he doesn't have movement speed.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Can I throw a rock at it?
Sure.
Throw a rock
You
at it.
kind of pick up, huck a rock, and just kind of bounces off the outside of it.
Do I hear any growls or anything like?
Nope.
Like there's a chest in here. I assume it's safe. I checked it.
Zephyr hears the word chest.
Damn it! He's gonna take it from me.
And he just instantly lights up.
Okay, so now
Money?
it's back to the fighter. So he's going to return the favor on Fallista. Oh wow, 19. Man, I'm rolling hot.
Shit!
We're
I
all
should have
rolling hot.
dashed. Fuck.
Yeah, but you could have dashed interaction. With
I
it.
could have dashed.
No, because remember, opening chests is opening is a reaction.
Take it.
Yep. Okay, so hit for 9 on Fallista plus 5. So 14 coming through to Fallista.
Oh, my bad.
You're good.
Okay, so he lands the first slash on her, then he's going to turn and make the second attack at you, Vulen.
At disadvantage.
At disadvantage.
I dodged.
That's good because the first one was a crit.
Yes. Thank goodness.
Second one's a 4, so that'll miss. Nice.
Fool.
That is really nice. So yeah, second one, just barely you managed to duck it. But he seems to be fighting down to the last bone here. So that's him. Vulen.
I'm gonna try to reason with him and say, why is such a good fighter fighting for the Imperials?
It's an honest living, protecting the realm from scum robbers like you.
We're no robbers. We're vengeance. And then I'm gonna try to chromatic orb him.
Okay, nice.
Come on, baby. Wow. First shitty roll. I'm so tired. 13.
13. That does not hit, unfortunately.
Mhm.
So.
I assumed as much.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna use my last quicken spell to cure wounds on myself again.
He's gonna counterspell that.
Really?
Yep.
He has counterspell?
Yep.
Wow.
So you're gonna see him.
I'm gonna
he's-
counterspell his counterspell.
Oh yes! There we go. The double counterspell.
Motherfucker.
So you go into like healing word yourself, and you recognize his hand gesture. He goes in for a counterspell, recognizing that, you quickly block his counterspell through your spell,
Healing myself.
letting your heal go through. Nice.
That's what's up.
I was wondering when the first time
That's an
you'd
8.
see that happen.
That's a 16.
Okay, nice.
Oh wow, that's gonna do wonders for me.
He just scowls through his helmet. Is that you?
With my haste bonus action, I'm gonna take dodge again.
Okay. Nice. Then on to Zephyr.
Like I said, Zephyr's gonna hear the word
Chest.
chest.
And the top, there's a hole in the roof of that building, like it shows, so he could jump down in there. if
Where
he
is
wanted
it?
to. The whole, this whole open area.
He's
is
just gonna 5
ripped open.
jump down.
Yep.
And right in front of the chest.
Yep.
Almost like a bloodhound.
Okay.
And he's gonna pop the chest.
Nice. So he pops it open. Gold glow, like Marcellus Wallace in Pulp Fiction,
We happy?
covers his face. There's a like rack of what look to be about 20 or 30 gold bars, like stamped Imperial gold
The
bars.
bags look like an onion.
They've been minted at the Bank of Breville. Has a little insignia stamped on each one of them. In addition to the sheer amount of gold in there, there are a stack of kind of rolled up, what seem to be blueprints in a long kind of like tube, and some correspondence kind of attached to that detail the blueprints for the Grand Imperial Casino in Ice Harbor.
So he's instantly gonna take the blueprints.
Yep.
And just tuck them in. And he's, what did we say a gold bar was worth? 2,000, right?
No, gold bar is worth 1,000 gold.
Okay, so
2,000 was a diamond.
oh,
Yeah,
okay,
2,000
yeah.
diamonds.
That's still 10,000, right?
Go ahead,
No,
Beregond, and make a
that's 20,000, right?
wisdom saving throw real quick.
A wisdom save?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you picking on Beregond, man? Alright, so wisdom save plus 3.
Could be Zephyr if you guys would rather have it be Zephyr.
No, that's okay. I got it. 11.
Okay. So, nothing discernible happens to you.
Fuck.
That's okay. If someone's like scrying us or something,
Mhm.
they're gonna find out anyways.
And I guess they're just gonna scry on you.
As I'm just getting fucked up by this
Yeah.
mimic. Alright.
Okay.
So yeah, Zeph just took the scroll, so
He can't hold the gold.
just wait
way too
later.
much
Yeah,
gold.
we'll put it in
Yeah.
the bag of holding
Yeah.
if we.
Okay, so, let's see. So then it's Beregond on you.
Okay, at disadvantage still, I take.
Yeah, if you, turn to make a break out of it.
Can I attack it while it's on me?
At disadvantage, yeah. While you're grappled, everything, all your checks are at disadvantage.
Oh, I'm just gonna attack it then.
Okay.
Okay, I get a 1.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
And that one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, obviously. Okay, go ahead and get a D8
D8.
ready for me. Yep.
7.
7. Alright, you're gonna fall prone on the ground as this thing kind of tightens its bite into your forearm. It kind of puts you in agony.
That's fine. I'll just get up anyways.
Yeah.
So I swing at this thing, miss, and like fall on my ass.
Yeah.
While I'm still fighting against it, I'm gonna
It's
muscle
kinda
my way up.
like a dog kind of holding onto your arm.
Muscle my way up and try to attack it again here.
Okay. Oh, fuck, I didn't have it go on enemy turn.
Oh, that's okay, Mac. I don't think we gotta worry about that. So that's a 20.
Sorry, 1 sec. 20 to, you're
20,
attacking?
20 to hit.
That was at disadvantage too?
At disadvantage.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah, one was 19, one was 12, and it's a plus 8 to hit.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, that'll hit for sure.
Okay, well, I'm gonna upcast Smite on this thing,
Okay.
and I'm gonna also empty Hopebringer on it, because Beregond has been fucked on for this entire fight, so that's gonna be a few d6. I'm gonna steal some d6s from you. Can I get a d6 from you, sir? Can you spare me another d6? Does anyone have 2 more d? I have
two.
1 d6,
Yeah.
so I can roll this together. All right, so this is 3 charges of Hopebringer plus an upcasted smite.
Holy fuck! This thing
Is this max damage roll
this thing-
potential?
This is max potential.
This is gone.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just do it this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, plus 8 is 33, plus 7 is 40, plus
Wow.
40 plus 5, so 45 damage.
He's dead.
Not quite.
Fuck.
45?
45 damage, yes. 2d6 plus 1d8 plus... Yeah, because smite is 2d8, 1 damage for each spell to maximum 5 damage, increase to 1d8. Oh yeah, and then I'll also, along with that, I'll green flame blade. The target suffers from weapon normal effect cause.
Green Flame Blade bounces to a different target, doesn't it?
That
Within 5 feet.
whichever one, either green flame.
I think Booming Blade is the one.
Okay, booming blade.
Yeah.
Yeah. At 5th level, the melee attack deals an extra 1d8 damage on the target, and damage takes an additional 2.
It's bloodied, quote unquote, right now.
If the target moves 5 feet before then the target, so it's going to take 1d8 additional damage,
Okay.
and then if it moves again, it'll take 2.
Right.
Which is not really going anywhere. So it's going to take 3 extra damage. Thank you for the dice, guys.
So it's busted up. Your holy light of that sword, the smite, just messed it up supremely. But it is still kind of clasping onto your arm, holding on for dear life.
And then it's bonus attack, bonus action. Nope, that's me.
Okay. Then, crashing through the roof is this terrifying demonic creature with large bat-like wings, kind of pale gray skin, and it just goes like, unhand him, and it steps over. And she's gonna make an attack on the mimic. Definitely gonna hit with a 21. Okay. 11 points of damage. Wow, and it had 10 left. So yeah, so this thing comes up and just like slashes the mimic with like a broad, nasty cut, and it's just gonna like tumble apart, fall into a bunch of pieces of metal and wood. You hear its groan and its growl kind of fizzle out, and you are released. Your arm kind of pulls back out, and she looks at you for a moment and goes, "Good, stay safe."
Beregond's a little bit scared, starts to slightly pee his pants, but holds back the reaction of that.
She just comes outside now, and that's going to be her. So Cazned, top of the round.
Alright, well.
So we have no eyes on any other enemies at the moment.
Nope.
Okay.
Head out this way.
Okay.
25. And then I'm gonna dash.
Old dead tree up there.
Yeah. Headed back to the party.
Okay. So then this guy and yeah, the mimic's dead. So just the sword fighter. He goes, "I'll never surrender." He's gonna take another attack at Philista. Gonna hit her with a 20
Is it a
total.
Swan Lake or something?
Gonna hit her for 9 points of damage, and she's gonna be bloodied with that. So she kind of staggers back, and then he's gonna take his second attack at you, Vulen,
At disadvantage.
at disadvantage. 16 on the first one, 18 on the second one, so 16 plus 6.
22.
22, yeah.
I'm a shield.
Shield it, yep. Nice, so kind of flutter back. You guys kind of going back and forth using the same kind of spells here. You can see he's starting to look a little worried through his helmet. Looks like this fight's not panning out the way he was expecting it to.
He also just saw Serana walk out too. So.
Yeah. Yep.
Holy fuck!
So Vulen, back to you.
All right, I'm gonna try to do it again. I'm gonna try to chromatic orb him.
Chromatic orb, okay.
Oh yeah. He's not bloodied, is he?
This guy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's major bloody.
He's major bloodied.
Not critical, but he's like pretty low. Yeah.
Pretty
You say
low.
non-lethal damage in that instance. That's the thing.
Right. Hey, we'll chromatic orb then. Well, I mean, honestly, even if I killed him, I could just spare the dead.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I will chromatic orb him.
Okay.
Or try.
Yep.
Wow, that's the second 5 I've gotten in a row trying to hit this
Trying
guy.
to hit the chromatic orb. You get it with everything else.
Yeah.
So yeah, another missed chromatic orb.
All right. I'll use my bonus from the haste to try to just smack him with my badass.
I think doesn't haste just gives you another full action, right? It's not even a bonus action, I think. I mean, you could use a
it's like
bonus
I
action.
just kind
I
of
see
call
what you
it
mean,
Yeah,
like a
bonus
yeah,
action.
bonus action, yeah. But yeah, you can do like a full. You could cast another spell essentially with haste.
Can you?
Yeah, because
I think
it's the only way.
No, I think it says specifically it has to be a melee attack.
No, I think it says.
I just read it a little bit
Okay,
ago.
maybe so. It's been a bit.
Check it up or look it up.
You're
Is that-
strong as fuck. You can try to grapple this fella.
Right? Just snap his neck.
Yeah, just grapple him.
Until the spell ends, the target's
Just at least just to restrain him.
speed is doubled, +2 to AC, advantage on Dex saving throws,
Dang.
and
I
it
need to
gains
use
an
that.
additional action on each of its turns. The action can only be used to take the attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use object.
But does it say attack melee?
Well,
It says one weapon attack only.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Good call.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to smack him because I really don't want to mess around with him.
Okay.
3. It's not hitting.
That is not gonna hit.
Damn. Yep, and that's me.
So then Zephyr.
Zephyr is literally just gonna be staring in awe at this
At the
gold.
gold,
He's
yeah.
literally like transfixed right now.
Marcellus Wallace.
And that's gonna be his turn.
Okay. Beregond.
Are there any windows right here?
Along that side of the building?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll say there's one on either side of the door. There's no door there. So yeah, two windows on that side for sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna step through the window because I hear some fighting here. 10, 15, and is it this
Yeah,
guy?
that guy with the...
Oh, okay, yeah. So I'm going to get up behind him and I'm gonna try to cut him down.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
That's
Yes.
26.
That'll
So
hit.
try to shield that, buddy.
Thank goodness.
And yeah, so you can heal him if I overkill him. Okay, yeah, I'll just do a upcasted smite. So I'll use my second upcasted smite here.
He just disintegrates.
Plus booming blade if need be. So I'm gonna steal this from you. 8, 16, 21, 25, 28.
Oh, yeah.
Plus 5, so that's 33 damage.
100%.
Mixed radiant
30
slashing.
33?
33 damage. Oh no. No, there's no way this overkills.
No, it doesn't. But yeah, it fucks him up. He definitely drops like a brick, completely out, unconscious. Yeah.
So, yeah, so.
And yeah, with that initiative order is broken.
Yeah, I'm gonna, like, tell Vulen, wake this guy up. Don't let him go. He's not passing on
out
yet.
of initiative, yeah. I think Zephyr is gonna realize he probably has to come tell the guys.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna meet back up around this guy. I, Vulen, am gonna tell Zephyr, Zephyr, please put the immovable rod on this body. And he'll just listen without even asking or thinking twice. And he's gonna place the immovable rod down on him and spring it. And then I, Vulen, will cast
Vulen.
Spare the Dead.
Okay.
And I'll bring this guy back to life.
Sounds good.
He's going back to 1 HP. Yeah, it's a good thing I didn't overkill him, because that would have taken a lot, I think, to fucking do that.
So you stabilize this guy back to 1 HP. He we'll say that he is now conscious, so he's not like dead or like at risk of dying, not taking death saving throws, but he's currently still like sleeping. So he like you could wake him up just by slapping him, but he's not like.
No, we'll leave him asleep with the movable rod on.
He's not gonna trouble you like at the moment.
And then Zephyr's gonna tell the group there's 20 gold bars in a chest over there. Or 20 gold bars in a chest over there. Should we take it?
Fuck yeah.
I say first, let's kind of like fan out real quick and check these other buildings because we haven't checked this one, or past this spot. So just quick check.
I'm gonna pull out the wand of magic detection.
Perfect.
And I'm gonna use it in the area of the buildings to see if it shows anything.
Okay. There's a kind of an arcane aura coming off of the statue in the middle of the courtyard over there. No,
this
yeah,
one. Okay.
That one over there, because it's an extra dimensional space. There's a very strong, like it pretty much overwhelming everything else is the aura coming from Zephyr's pouch where he has that
The
gem.
orb.
Yep.
No,
it's
in
in
Beregond
bag
has
of
it.
holding on Beregond.
Oh, you put that in the bag of holding. Okay,
Yeah.
so yes, very like shining through the bag and almost blinding is that energy, very evil energy. Nothing coming from the surrounding buildings that's magical, but just a low kind of arcane energy all around, just kind of clinging to the fog that's there almost. Which also, by the way, seems to be clearing up a bit now. The fog has kind of dissipated. And things are a little more clear, easy to see around.
That's good. Okay, well, yeah, real quick, I'm just going to start, I guess as we make our way that way, let's kind of
We
peek
can all
into
fan
each
out,
of these.
yeah.
Yeah,
Give me one moment. You can go ahead and move your guys wherever you're moving. I just
yeah
gotta
we're
grab a
just going to
charger.
go kind of peek around, looking into each of these.
Which one are you looking at?
Yeah, I guess, yeah, I'll go into this one. You can go into that one. We'll have Zeph go into this one. I'll tell her and the surviving archer, who I think was not taking actions, but that's okay.
He was
Let's
watching.
go down here, check this place out. And then Serana does her own thing. I would not dare instruct her what to do.
Alright, wait, so hold on. Who went into what buildings?
Beregond.
So Beregond's in there. Okay, as you step in, make a dexterity saving throw. All gonna have to make dex saves here.
Oh boy.
We just all go in at the same time. God,
It's a beautiful thing.
the least efficient way to do it. That's okay. All right. A 9 plus. Bear with me one moment, please. My dex save will be a 1 plus 3, so that's going to be a 14.
14. Okay, you just. So as you step in there, the last second you manage to see a little, almost invisible wire running at about ankle length along the door frame. So you just freeze, kind of step over it, and if you'd like to call out to your companion.
I will. I was the closest, so it's
Yeah.
not too
You
bad.
would have got there first, yeah,
Yeah.
before they did.
I'm going to scream out, like, guys, there's a trip, or guys, there's booby traps.
Mhm.
Careful. And then I'm going to, like, gingerly step over
Yep.
in there and see if there's anything in here.
Absolutely. Roll a d12 for me as you look around.
Yes, sir. D12. That's the soccer ball.
Mm-hmm.
I see a 5, or have a 5. Roll a 5.
I see a 5.
I see a 5.
Give me 5. So yeah, technically all are just outside. I yell it, but these guys were too far away to hear.
Felicity.
Felicity.
She
Felicity
did.
Huffman. Okay.
What'd you get on the d12?
A 5.
Okay, so it's mostly a lot of crap in there, a lot of broken down furniture and stuff. But over kind of in the back area, we'll say it's kind of in a little old kitchen area, you find a sewing kit, like a little to-go kit that you can patch clothing with, and a pouch, a silk pouch, so kind of noble materials. It's got some charcoal, some incense, and some herbs that you don't recognize inside of it.
Beregond is fighting
Seems
the
to
urge.
be like a priest pack.
Gotcha. Beregond is fighting the urge to throw this garbage with the other garbage in this room, but he'll pocket it because maybe one of his companions will need it.
Okay.
And that'll be Beregond.
So you guys hearing his call notice that there's tripwires in all of these houses at the entryway, so you can step over them on your way in.
Oh yeah, okay.
And you can roll a d12 when you search your houses.
2.
2. Okay, so you find a little kit kind of stashed away in a little hidden area. It's sort of a small little black box. You open it up inside. There's sort of a purplish velvet kind of lining like this with like little inset pouches. And in those 4 inset pouches, there's vials of blood. So, little tiny vials of blood for what purposes you're not exactly sure, but they do have a...
Can I take a...
Yeah, take an insight check.
Taste them.
HIV.
Sarah, taste them.
Just instantly turn. Give myself the germ. You said insight?
Where is it?
That'd be a 21.
You have heard, everyone has heard tales of, there's a forbidden kind of magic in the realm called blood magic that requires sacrifice, and therefore blood. And it's how people perform very dark curses and spells that require a lot of dark energy. So that's probably what these vials of blood are used for in the summoning of demons and such, yeah.
Whoa. What's up, guys?
So I want them to have that.
Mac, real quick, what could I tell what kind of booby trap was in there?
Yes, so you can find the source. There's, across the wall, like directly from the entryway, there's a small little, almost like a barrel of a gun sort of sticking out through a painting on the wall, and seems to be a place where a dart would be shot out.
Alright, I'm gonna roll my
Okay.
I got 5.
Roll one more time. I want to give you something different.
12.
12. Okay, yeah, you find there's an old, what seems to be like old potion storage. That's what this building seems to be. There's a bunch of like racks with little kind of like perfect insets for potions, and it, at one point you can tell was like stocked. These shelves were full. Now there is one remaining potion that's kind of sitting on the bottom shelf, kind of tucked behind some things. You find that, and it's kind of a darkish green colored potion, not like one you've really seen before. If you pop it open and smell it, it's horrible smelling.
Okay, and I'm gonna do a check.
Or sorry, no. It's very pleasant smelling, actually. And sorry, it's not green. I'm sorry. It is like a purplish pink. It looks like a potion of healing, and that's what it smells like too.
So that's what it is?
Not necessarily.
I'm gonna do a check on it.
Okay. Yep. Make an insight check or investigation or Arcana, whichever one. 11.
12 actually, 12. My bad.
So, you're not 100% sure. You have a feeling that it might be just based on... It doesn't seem... the color's a little off from the potions of healing you've seen. So something's off with it. You expect that it's another potion that's disguised as a potion of healing.
So something I probably didn't want to drink.
Probably not without knowing its effect. But, you could... That's how you could learn.
Let's go for it. Neck it right now.
You just turn into a ferret. We wouldn't turn you back.
Anything else you guys are doing in the...
I think Zephyr was searching somewhere too.
Zeph is in...
He's in that house
this
right
one
there.
here.
Okay, go ahead and roll a d12 for him.
He'll step over the booby trap. He'll get a nat 1.
Nat 1. So he doesn't find anything in that house. There's a small kind of crate. He searches everything else first, and then pops his crate open. And inside is a shrunken, leathery dwarf head that seems to be preserved. And it's on kind of a hook that one can carry around with them. But yeah, shrunken old.
So
dwarf
Zephyr's gonna see this and immediately be just transfixed on it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's on a hook. And I assume his katana has like a little charm thing at the hilt.
It doesn't yet.
It
Oh,
doesn't-
like a hook for a charm. Yeah, it doesn't have like a charm already on there.
No,
but
that's
yeah,
what
it
I'm
has
saying,
a...
there's
Yep.
hook.
Yep.
He's gonna attach the shrunken head
to the hook.
to the hook.
Okay, cool. I love it. He's got a little shrunken dwarf head dangling off the back of his sword now.
And I'm going to cast a spell so he can never remove it.
Yep.
Okay, and he also has the mask and everything now. So.
I'm gonna cast heat metal on the loop so it fuses.
Yeah, he's gonna.
Okay, and then the only other house that was being searched was by the mercenaries here. This one out here.
We'll say they find a pouch with. Go ahead and roll 4d4 for me.
1. 4.
Okay.
So 7.
7. We'll say you find 70, or they find 70 gold pieces in a pouch.
That's I'd imagine that's just their.
They can have it.
They can have it. It's the
I'm
spoils.
just out of game. I kind of want to MacGuffin the mask.
As in,
His spellcasting is trash.
you'd have to ask him, and then.
Yeah, it's really bad.
I mean, if you asked him now, since you're piloting him, he'd be like, "Oh yeah, sure thing."
That's what
But,
I'm saying,
you know,
but like,
you'll have to, I guess, ask him.
that's what I'm kind of
next
like.
session.
It also might
addressing-
not be very easy for him to get rid of. Not as
Yeah.
easy as just
It
taking it off.
bonded with him. That's why I was gonna say if we could just MacGuffin it,
Mm-hmm.
like just like kind of like rewind a little
Just
bit.
say you didn't
retcon.
put it on.
Yeah,
quite
just
yet.
retcon it a little bit.
Okay, sure. We'll say
Because
you didn't
like
put it
I don't know, I'll ask your guys' opinions. His spellcasting modifier is gonna be like legit +3.
on. Well, this might boost his spellcasting modifier.
would it?
Yeah.
Would it even be
How would
worth
do
it
that?
though?
Just boost spellcast modifier.
It has it. The mask has its own spell save DC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think let's just say he didn't put it on, and then deal with that at another time. But let's just go in here and check out this chest. So
Let's check. Did they check this one?
We'll say the rest of the small houses have nothing of value in them.
Okay.
Everything's been smashed and forgotten.
Yeah, let's
There's
just all
still
check.
that chest that I think Zephyr took the blueprints out, but the gold is still in there. Right?
Exactly. Yeah. So I think since Zeph already took from it, it
Yeah.
seems safe. So I'm gonna inspect that thing and like see how many.
The blueprints?
Yeah, no, the chests.
Oh yeah. So there's 20 gold bars in like a nice like stack, an even stack, and there's a rolled up kind of note in there that says "Property of Zen. Whatever you do, keep this safe."
There's a. I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
There's a note in there essentially on top of the gold that's saying "Property
Keep
of
the
Zen.
gold.
Keep it
Okay.
safe."
Well, it's property of the Guardians of Hope now. Is
Mhm.
the correct.
But should we
answer.
take it?
Bro, we've already attacked them, killed their gem, and taken their blueprints. Like the gold, I think, is actually the least important of it all. So
I don't know though, because that's like directly stealing, not just like from Nym, from that beholder.
I think we've already stolen from the beholder.
I don't know though.
Because to me, the beholder will care about gold, but I think that's like the least important, to be honest. Like there's that gem, which they have to know about. There's no way they don't know about that thing. Especially the beholder that like sees everything practically. To me, it's like just take the gold and we're fucked no matter what. Like, and we're gonna. Our plan all along was to tell them like, yeah, that was the Guardians of Hope. So that's my take on it.
That's true. But if we didn't take the gold, it would almost be like a shout out to Nym and the beholder. Like, hey, we're here, just fucking with the Imperials. We're not here to
Keep your gold.
take your money. You know what I mean?
The Imperials stole it. We tried to stop them.
I can see it that way too. Totally. We're gonna lose out on 20k gold, but that would help fund our insurrection. But I respect it nonetheless, so I'm gonna go along with that. So I'm gonna.
Well, like, no, I'm down to take it too. I'm just trying to think of what would be like keep us.
Go ahead and discuss
Safe
it. Give me
from
one sec
Nym.
here.
I'm assembling.
Yeah, we'll
yeah,
take a quick
let's
break.
take a pause.
All right, and we're back here. Took a quick break, and some things happened just to clarify in the absence. So, Vulen put on the mask that Zephyr found on the body of the sorcerer. And what else? Something else significant
We
happened.
healed.
Oh yes, and then he cast for everyone. Well, before finding it, cast a healing spell for everyone in the party, buffering everyone after that pretty harsh fight. So, picking back up right after that, you've basically searched the town thoroughly now, so there's nothing else of note in any of the houses.
And we have decided to grab the gold, put it in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Should we just put all the bars in our own chest? Or should we swap chests?
So yeah, I'm not sure how big that first chest had. It might not fit.
The first chest was given to us by the deck Many Things. Like the chest just
Oh,
appeared.
that's right. Yeah. Yeah,
So-
we should just put it in that chest.
Is that chest big enough?
20 bars of gold.
We'll say you can fit that one in there, but then that bag of holding I think is going to be pretty full.
No, we're saying the chest that we have. Can we fit the diamonds? Can we fit the bars of gold in there?
Oh,
with the
in
diamonds?
there? No.
Okay.
There wouldn't be room for both.
So
yeah.
we'll just have that other one in there, and our bag of holding now has 2 chests, and that's kind of it actually.
Yeah,
Because we got rid of
pretty
the axe.
We
We
got
just
rid
has
of
two
everything.
chests. So I feel like we have.
You actually have
still
quite a bit of space.
Yeah.
It's all nice and organized now. Just gold and
gold, platinum,
diamonds.
diamonds, and gold bars.
mhm.
Zephyr is also going to turn to Cazned, and he's going to pull out the other small bag of holding he found with the alchemy lab in it, and he's going to say, I felt like this was more of a tinkering kind of thing. All these liquids and potions confuse me.
Yeah.
And he's going to give it to you.
There's also mortar and pestle in there, so you can crush up herbs and make like potions, yourself. There's like all the brewing equipment that you would need to set up like a lab and like actually brew your potions with the crushed up herbs. So yeah, like basically, if you get to a home base that you want to set up, like you could take everything out of here and have a full laboratory for alchemy
Sweet.
out of one bag, which is nice. Cool. So what are you guys doing from there?
Oh, we're about to torture this guy.
Okay. So
Also, you guys can have as many of these as you want, although they kind of suck.
Okay. We'll say, yeah, this guy's Imperial dude is kind of coming to now. He's just at 1 HP, right?
He's 1 HP with the rod over him.
Yep, so you can't move, disarmed and everything. So yeah, he's gonna come to, oh my bloody head. What happened?
You lost, Imperial scum. That's what happened.
Oh, that's pretty apparent now. Why didn't you kill me?
Because we're gonna try to talk with you and reason with you. Hopefully, you're a reasonable person.
I like to think so. But if you're gonna torture me, you might as well end it now.
We're not gonna torture you in the way you think. So, if we were to let you free, what would you do?
To be honest, I'd go back home to High Rock and probably leave this life behind.
And what would you do with this Imperial armor and robes that you're wearing now?
I'll fucking leave it here if that's what you want.
You see, right there, that's the issue. We don't much like imps that
Oh
get
my
rid of
god.
guys. They get rid of...
right into it.
You fell, I thought you realized it because you just fell right into it.
Okay.
So I say, we don't much like imps that take off their uniform. We like to know them.
Don't sit right with us.
Don't sit right.
Yeah. He just kind of panicking, like looking back and forth between you guys.
And so
I'll
I'm
burn
say,
it. What do you want?
well, I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do for you now, but we'll let you live. You just need to return a message back to your captain, the people who order you around.
I'm going to unsheath my obsidian dagger, and I'm going to hand it over to Beregond.
I'm gonna take it, flip it, have it here.
I'll tell you I'll tell them anything you want.
You don't need to lie. We don't even need to give you a message. You just tell them what happened here today. That the Guardians of Hope came and we did what we did. And then I'll say, all right, get ready. It's gonna sting a little. And I'm going to carve Imp, I-M-P, in common,
on his forehead.
onto his forehead here.
He's just
Yes.
screaming as you carve it. Okay.
And then I'm gonna lift the rod of holding and first of course take his weapons off him.
We'll say you already got rid of his weapons, so you
Yeah.
can grab for anything.
Correct. Yeah. And then lift the rod and tell him to get going.
Okay. So you're gonna let him go after that. All right. So he gets up, just in agony and shock, kind of clutching his forehead, blood kind of streaming down over his face and into his eyes. And he just, I guess he'll take his leave. He's gonna wander off out of sight to the south. Away from you guys on the white road.
Perfect.
That was beautiful.
That was beautiful. When it clicked for me, I was like, oh no. Okay, so yeah, you guys are all find yourselves in the town now, alone. Serana is going to kind of transform back into her sexy human form, and she's just like, piece of cake.
I'm gonna Sanji out and just be like, Serena!
Did you retrieve the gemstone?
I believe, as Zephyr's gonna go, yes, I got the gemstone.
Let me see it.
I don't know if you want to touch that thing. It's kind of creepy.
She goes, you shouldn't be touching it. Give it to me.
It was speaking to me.
Yes, it contains a creature called an aboleth.
Oh.
What's that? You can take a...
I guess we have no option but to give her the aboleth.
You can take an insight check if you want.
It's so fucked.
16.
16. I don't know. Yeah, you maybe heard like a rumor about them once, but they're a very powerful kind of Lovecraftian entity. The form is hard to describe, but they're immensely powerful.
Reese actually in Dragon Heist became friends with one.
The Stone of Galore had,
yeah.
had an aboleth in it as well. So this thing is very similar to the Stone of Galore. Gemstone.
Well, I kind of don't want to give it to them, but she could probably fuck us up.
That's
It's our only
part
way.
of the deal was to get that for them, and they'll release.
It's our only way to get Goral.
Yeah, Goral.
I'll take it out of the bag holding. I'll open it.
Okay.
So she can grab it.
Yep. She reaches in, takes it, and kind of like stares at it for a long moment before she tucks it into her storage compartment. She goes, "Well, best be heading back to White Bear now."
How do you spell aboleth?
Aboleth.
So what I'm gonna do, we're right next to where that poor archer died. I'm gonna turn to what's her name? I forget.
Serana?
No, the mercenary.
Philista.
Philista. I'm gonna turn to Philista and say that I'm so sorry for what happened to him.
Can I not spare the dead in that guy? Is it too late?
You can give it a try.
I'm gonna walk over to him and I'm just gonna say a prayer to Ilvasar. I'm
Okay.
gonna say, please, Ilvasar, guide my hand in saving this man's life. And I'm gonna try to resuscitate him.
Okay, nice. So you cast Spare the Dying, and for a long moment, there's nothing, and then his eyes snap open, and he takes a long breath. You can see he's got multiple wounds from his cuts, but he's back stable now at 1% or 1 HP.
Yeah, I might as well cast Cure Wounds on him.
Yeah, I was gonna say Philista's gonna try to start, cleaning up some of his wounds.
I'll try to Cure Wounds.
All
I'm just
right.
gonna say, you're back in the world of the living, lad.
He just kind of like staring up. He looks, meets eyes with you, and he's looking at you like as an absolute hero.
I have
like,
a mask
you're
on.
see-
You
you're
can't
s-
even see my face.
But you're seeing like a look of like, this guy's like a hero, like a true
He's
hero.
a hero, man. Yeah, I'm gonna heal him for 11.
Nice.
I'm gonna say, by the way, what is your name?
He goes, "Oh, my name."
Yes, your name.
It's funny how everyone in Arnholm does that.
Right? It's like a cultural thing. Like,
Yeah.
Like, they have to.
Stuart Ramsey.
Wait. Didn't we already use that one?
I don't think so.
Stuart Ramsey was the name of someone else.
I don't have a check mark by it.
I can't think of it.
Ramsey? We totally used it.
You might have a Ramsey.
It was the boat captain. That took
Oh,
us
you're right.
That took us to
Captain Stewart. Yeah.
Captain Stuart Ramsey. Yeah, okay. I just didn't have him. We could put a check mark by it then.
Can he just be Stuart Ramsey the second?
Sure. Yeah. So this guy just has the same name. I mean, hey, it's a big country.
Is he like shorter than your average man?
This guy, yeah, a little bit. He's like probably
Can I call him
5.
Stuart Little?
Oh my god, yes.
Sure. He's probably 5'6", 5'7", I'd say.
So a manlet,
A man.
like myself, unfortunately.
How tall are you? You're not that
5'7",
short.
5'8".
No. You're taller
Yeah.
than that, are you?
No,
Huh. Interesting.
my demeanor is very tall.
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
what it is.
Okay, so yeah, he's back. His wounds kind of closed up, and he's just like, oh, it feels so much better. Thank you, sir. I owe you my life.
You owe me no such thing, Stuart Little.
As you were just being incredibly heroic right now, I'm gonna use this opportunity to kind of give Philista the Guardians of Hope pitch.
Inspiration too for that one.
Oh yeah, it was perfect. So I'm gonna turn to Philista and I'm just gonna say, we need good fighters like yourselves and the Guardians of Hope. We're not asking you to join us, but if the time ever comes, we hope that you could help us again and we could do more good work like we did today.
She's like, as long as there's coin in it, we're for hire.
I'm gonna go. Oh, that's right. And I'm gonna take out. They said they needed funds for their group. They're kind of low.
You should give her a bar gold, but if you give her a bar gold, like reiterate like any time
Right,
you
right,
call on them,
Yeah.
they have to come.
So I'm gonna I'll turn to her and be like, because we also paid them their fee, so this is like a bonus. So I'm like, that's
and
right.
they found 70 gold.
They found 70. So I'm gonna say, also you're gonna get an extra part of your cut here. I'm gonna open up that chest, grab a bar of gold, and just be like, you guys are definitely your own masters, but if we ever call, I hope you'll answer that call. It'll be important, and it'll only be for the greater good of Arnholm and the people of White Bear.
Okay. She kind of takes it from you and gives you like a nod of understanding. Not really a definitive answer, but at least a nod of understanding, and takes the gold and puts it away.
If she doesn't answer us, we're destroying her.
Yeah, consider it a future installment.
Right.
An investment. Very well. Are we doing anything else, or are we headed back to
We're headed back to White Bear.
Yeah, we should get the fuck out of here.
By the way, do you feel any different about your town master whilst we're, we're out of town? I don't know why I asked this, but do you feel any different about your town master?
Not that I can think of. Why do you ask?
You don't think he's a little... And I kind of look at Serana real quick.
She doesn't seem to have noticed Serana's change at all. She hasn't brought anything up related to that.
Serana's kind of a badass, don't you think?
Yes, she can handle herself quite well.
She can really transform in front of your eyes, don't you think?
You could say so.
Beregond gets the hint that she has no idea what's going on, even though we're away from the...
She's lost.
She's lost. But, anyways, yeah. So I'll say, let's get back on that kite sail and get back to White Bear. Because we need to get back to Ice Harbor ASAP.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
I have to leave in the morning. But anyways.
We have to get back quick.
Yeah. So you, I was telling Caden this. I think what we're going to do, I'm going to do a little twitching of the timeline here just to help things out. So we're going to move the heist to the next night. So you'll get back to Ice Harbor in the middle of the night, you can full rest, and then you'll have the day to prep for the heist and then execute the heist at that night, if that makes sense.
The next night. Okay.
Yeah, so it's not going to be tonight. You don't have to mob home and do the heist immediately. You'll have the night to rest and all day up till the night to plan and
Okay.
with Danny Lakes get the everything down to detail,
Okay.
and also scout out for guard patrols and whatnot. But anyways, so that's what's happening. So you have a day. Get back on the kite sail, and whoever's piloting can make a survival check.
17.
17? Okay, good enough, yeah. You get it kind of wheeling, and before you guys know it, cruising back, hour or so passes, and you are coming into White Bear again, more at the same kind of land dock that you were at. The Order of the Gauntlet Mercs, thank you. Felissa says, anytime you need more assistance, we're always available for the right price. For one low price, I should say. And
We paid you already for
yes.
the future.
Oh, well, yes, for future calls. Yes,
It was a considerable amount.
it was. Thank you for your contribution. We'll put
We
it to good
doubled
use.
the fee of today's work.
It was like
Mhm.
quadruple.
Yeah, quadruple.
So yeah, she'll take the 2 archers back, and she's like, I must get what was his name?
Stuart Little.
Stewart, some medical attention, and they'll go inside. Serana leads you back up to the manor on top of the hill, and inside you come back to the same kind of familiar. Actually, we'll say you go into the town hall where you meet up with both Shumwej and Alston again. Shumwej kind of happily greeting you guys as you come in. Seems you've made it back in one piece. I trust our sorcerer friend didn't give you too much grief.
Well, he almost killed all of us.
And Saran was like, oh, he's being dramatic. He didn't give us too much trouble. Shumway's just like, what, did you secure the gemstone? And Saran steps forth, gives it over to him. He's like, good, excellent.
That means you give us Goral.
He kind of looks up. Yes, you can have Stench. That's fine.
That's not his name.
That's the only name he responds to now.
That may be, but I prefer if you would call him Goral.
Goral, very well. You can have Goral back. Serana, go and fetch him, will you? Pay these people as well for their trouble. And she leaves. A few minutes later, she comes back into the room with a man who does not look anything like Goral. This man is, well, he does, but very distant. He's gaunt as a twig. It looks like he hasn't eaten an actual meal in months. Just deep, like, black bags under his eyes. You can see cut marks kind of all up and down his remaining arm and
How is
leg.
he walking?
He is not. He's being wheeled out on a wheelchair, essentially, a primitive wheelchair, and he has no glimmer of recognition in his eyes when he's looking at you guys.
I'm gonna go up to him immediately and let me make sure. Okay.
She goes, Goral, these nice people are going to take care of you now, okay? You must trust them.
Okay.
They're your new masters.
I'm gonna kneel.
He's looking at you all kind of like eagerly, but also with fear in his eyes.
So I'm gonna say Goral. It's us. It's Beregond. Vulen. It's Beregond and Zephyr. We're here.
Kind of looking back and forth at you two newcomers, and then at you, Beregond. There's like a glimmer of recognition in his eyes when now that he's looking at you.
I'm gonna cure wounds him.
You're gonna cure wounds him?
You know what we should do? We should team cure wounds because I think 3 of us have cure wounds.
Just
So like I'm gonna kneel down in front of him and I'm gonna ask the guys to help me, Cazned and Vulen. I'm gonna say you guys have never met him, but he started this journey with us and he means a lot to us. And I was wondering if you could help him cast a healing spell on him.
friend of Echo's. He's a friend of mine.
He was. Echo loved him. And then I'm going to say a prayer to Ilvasar before, and I'm going to just pray that Ilvasar sees him and helps, quell his fears and pain he has, and that he can remember who he is, and most importantly, remember his beautiful wife, Maya, who he saved from the whorehouse as a rebel.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll cast Cure Wounds if you guys are down.
Yep.
Okay. So I'll upcast it. No, I can't actually. I'm at level 2, but
Nice.
you guys ready?
D8.
A D8. 8, 6, 7. That is 14 plus 7 is 21.
21?
Plus
Plus 8. So 29 for me.
oh, plus it's
Oh,
ability modifier. I see
Yeah.
what you're saying.
plus 7.
So 36,
Plus 6,
42.
42 health.
We're just more trying to cure his mind wounds.
Which it technically doesn't, but I still feel like he's. I mean, he has to be
He's
low
very-
HP. Yeah.
I'm gonna give him a ration.
Okay. So he eagerly munches down on the ration and starts to feel a little better from the collective heal wounds. You can all have inspiration for healing him like that. He's like, oh, and then his recognition of you kind of turns to fear as he fully realizes who you are, and he just starts to go like, no, you can't take me. The master will beat me.
I'm gonna hold his hand, and I'll say it's okay. He's not here anymore. He can't hurt you.
He goes, you don't know him. He'll find us. He'll kill you all.
No, he won't. As Ilvasar is my witness, he won't.
Doesn't matter. He's gonna kill us all anyways. We're dead. We're fucking dead.
It's okay, Goral. It's okay. It's not your fault.
He's having a full-on panic attack. He's just like, where are the others? He has them, doesn't he?
They're not here right now, but they're safe. I'm gonna lie. I'm just gonna say they're safe.
They're all safe?
They're all safe, and your wife is safe. She's back in Cazned. She's waiting for you.
Oh.
I vowed to her that I would return you, and so I've never broken a vow, have I?
He goes, Stench doesn't have a wife. Stench has no family. It's only Stench.
That's okay for now. That's okay. It's okay. Don't worry.
Shumway's
Just try not to overload him.
Shumway's just like, I told you, he's rather useless. Unfortunate, but what can I do?
Beregond's resisting the urge to attack this guy because he knows he'll probably die in the process. I'll just look at Shumway and shake my head, like not even talk to him.
He goes, well, thank you for your services. I think this is what we call a transaction completed.
What was the reward?
Oh, she'll give you, we'll say, 500 gold as well, on top
Total?
on top of having Goral back.
You guys want me to put that in the bag? I can put it anywhere.
We'll say she gives it to you in, well, no, you have 500 gold pieces, so you actually have some gold pieces to use.
We have 7,528 gold pieces and 500 plat pieces.
Okay, we'll say 50 platinum pieces she gives
Well,
you.
Jesus Christ,
You guys are fucking rich.
I mean, like 61,000.
Yeah.
It's gonna fund our war, which is the big thing.
Alright, so what are you guys doing now?
I'm just gonna start tearing up behind my mask.
Mm-hmm.
You can't see my face anymore. But I'm just gonna confess my love to Serana. And I'm just gonna be like, I don't want to leave you, Serana.
Okay.
Please come with me. We can be together forever.
She kind of laughs to herself and looks at you. You're gonna have to make a check here. One sec. Her eyes do the flicker once again. Where the fuck is the charm?
Maybe I should kill Alston.
She's gonna try to charm me?
We could kill Alston.
What?
We could kill
No,
Alston.
we
Oh,
should-
okay.
We should
Go
ask
for it.
Alston.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, and I have
Curriculum.
advantage on being charmed,
Nice.
and I'm standing next to you.
So you get +3.
Yeah. Alright. So +5. That's a 2.
Oh.
Come on, baby. That's an 8. Fuck. 13 plus 3, 16?
16. Okay, yeah, no, so you're going to immediately, I mean, you already have very strong feelings for Serana, but it becomes, like, almost overwhelming at this point. Like, you are so attracted to her that you almost feel like you're going to bust a nut just from being in her presence. And she goes, you could stay with me if you'd like for the night and be my plaything. I promise I'll be gentle with you.
Like, so I'll meet you guys back in Ice Harbor.
Our Vulen, do you think that's a good idea?
Yes. I'm charmed. I can't say anything about that.
You could still, she's not possessing you to stay. She's just simply kind of toying with you. So you still have the free will to choose to leave if you'd like, but your loins are telling you, or screaming at you to stay.
Your mom's telling you no, but your
Body's telling you yes.
I'm gonna ask her. If I stay the night, would I be free to leave in the morning?
Of course. I like to keep my relationships casual.
Yep, I'm doing it. Sorry, guys.
So you're gonna stay here?
I'm gonna ask her and be like, is there any way we could just do this right now?
She goes, I like to take my time with these things.
Damn, me too.
Damn.
Perhaps if you have pressing matters to attend to, you could stop by and see me in the future.
I do have very pressing matters, but
How awkward would that be? We're just waiting by the pet sub. We're just kind of like looking at our feet, waiting for Vulen.
I'm gonna grab Serana's hand and I'm gonna look right in her eyes.
Her hand is icy cold when you touch it, like freezing.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna Brock the shit out of her from
Brock
Pokemon.
What does he do?
I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna tell her how much I love her,
Does he do
And
that?
then-
Brock does?
all the time.
and
That's
I'm
his
just
thing.
gonna be like, I will never forget you,
Okay.
and you'll always be in my mind. And the moment I get even a smidgen of spare time, I will be on your doorstep, and I will humbly accept your offer.
Nice.
I'm just gonna be like, I love you.
I like it.
As they're having their moment, I'm gonna look at Alston and I'm just gonna ask him how he's okay with this, what they did to Gorel. I'll just say, are you okay with what they've done to Gorel?
He goes, oh, yeah, it is a rather bit of distasteful work, I'll give you that. I was personally against it myself, but when Nym wants something, he tends to get it. That's simply the way things work. I wish it were otherwise.
We should ask him if he wants to be our engineer for the heist.
Yeah, I'll basically say, well, they straight up work for Nym. He works for Nym though. But we did just fuck over Nym, so
Yeah.
I'll say, yeah.
They're sort of freelancers who, they do work for him, but they also work for a lot of other people.
I'll say we have a score, or we have a plan to continue to fuck over the Empire. Would you be in on helping, Alston, for old time's sake?
He just kind of looks at just kind of gives him a shrug, like up. And Alston goes, I do grow rather tired of the Imperials these days. They make certain goals of mine rather challenging.
They make you subservient to them? Does it not bother
They
you?
try to. Now that's rather hard for them. But I suppose I could come with you and lend a hand. Can't really be seen in the daylight, though. if
What will
that's-
happen?
I'm very sensitive to sunlight.
Okay.
Let's
That's
say
fine.
that.
So, yeah, I guess we'll take Alston with us.
I'll need something that covers me head to toe if I'm treading through.
You have something of your own that you can bring?
Yes, I have an outfit.
Okay.
My day walking outfit is what I call it.
Okay. I might end up killing you after we do this, Alston. I don't really like you anymore
He goes, why? Why ever not?
because of what you did to my friend Gorel.
Was he really your friend, though?
He was my friend just like you were.
And I think we're still friends, are we not?
Not the same way, no.
Yeah, I think you would have traded a considerable amount too, given the circumstances.
Zephyr's gonna go, what happened to the two tieflings you used to travel with, Alston?
They're back in Bristol safely, managing my shop while I'm away.
Oh, wow. That's actually kind of cool.
They wouldn't
I'd
dare.
like the orb back too.
The orb.
The chromatic orb. No, I'm sorry. I'd like the cube back, the resonance cube.
Oh, the resonance cube. That can be arranged if you can travel to Bristol. It's unneeded. Well, we don't need it.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, I'm sorry if I come off like an ass, Alston, but yeah, I just don't.
You just really hurt our
You
feelings.
really hurt our feelings by, and I might add, Alston, I ate. I look. Gorl's not listening. I make sure I say.
Gorl's
I
kind of like
ate,
sleeping. He's just kind of.
Stench.
and you let me eat him. So.
Like, not to mention, we carried the weight of your death on our consciousness for, like, a while. We thought you were dead. Why couldn't you just send, like, a letter or something, man? Seriously.
Maybe your tieflings could have done
I
that.
wasn't sure you would understand my change, my transformation.
We fucking saved Santa Claus from this guy.
Well, Sinterklaas.
And you joined him?
Sinterklaas is an evil beyond description. The fact that you helped him is nothing to gloat of.
But we weren't. We were worried for your safety. We thought you were dead. That was what I was trying to say.
I
He
understand.
might be evil, but remember when we asked you to help build, mechanical arms for Soul, poor Soul, the
Yes.
young boy? He did that, and they were magnificent, much better than you could ever do, even if you are such a great engineer.
Burn!
Well, be that as it may, I'm still sorry. I shouldn't have left you as I did.
Okay.
That's all we ever wanted.
Well, I'm closer to not murdering you the second this fight is over, but
And
we're not there yet.
Let's just be straight. It's not because you're a vampire.
Yeah.
It is 100% not because you're just a vampire. It's because of the actions that you've done.
I understand, and I'll work to make it up to you in the
Okay.
future.
I'm sure you will. A soulless version of Alston that looks nothing and doesn't have the
No,
warmth.
he still looks like Alston for sure.
But he doesn't have. Does he still have the warm,
No.
welcoming eyes
No.
that he had when we walked into his
His-
sunlit tinkering room in Bristol?
No, not at all.
So many weeks
His eyes
ago.
are like a dark auburn color, and he's a lot more gaunt than he once was.
Okay, well, I'll stop beating at the dead horse, so to speak, of Alston's
We were
guilt.
just worried.
He goes,
Man.
I was an old man nearing the end of my life, and when Shumwej offered the germ to me, he offered me immortality. It's something that it's hard to turn down. Everyone can say they'll turn it down, but when offered, it's another thing entirely.
I mean, to each their own. Can't really argue with that.
True, but it shows that he's...
Speaking of which, if any of you want it,
Just turn Zephyr into a vampire.
Do it.
It's
How
like-
pissed would Reese be?
you need only say the word.
Be like, sorry, bro.
Not forcing it upon you, of course. That's a choice that every individual must make, but...
I'm glad you believe in consent, even though you don't have a soul, Alston.
Well, the germ must be accepted willingly. It cannot be inflicted upon one.
That's interesting. Well, Alston, like I said, I'm closer to not murdering you, but I still might by the end of all this.
Let me prove my worth to you before you condemn me.
I'm gonna. Zephyr's just gonna be like, I really appreciate the offer, but probably not. And then I'm gonna turn to Shumwej, and I'm gonna ask Shumwej, do you know the location of St. Nicholas?
St. Nicholas. Yes,
Santa Claus?
his home base, is known as the Heart of Darkness. It's a fortress, it's in the White Maw. It's inaccessible to us.
When you say us, you mean
Beyond
us
our
as well.
reach. You potentially could make it.
In the White Maw?
Indeed. There's powerful magic at play there that denies our kind access. But your kind can tread freely there, though temperatures are extremely dangerous. The only people who've ever traveled in and out of the White Maw are the Thayish people. So I recommend searching them out for guidance.
Do you have a bounty on his head?
Sorry, on who's that?
Santa
Sinter-
Claus?
Oh, Sinterklaas. Not necessarily an active bounty. We've never thought of hiring someone outside the organization to combat him, but if you could bring him down, we would reward you handsomely.
Like, say, with that orb?
Serana comes over. Oh wait, this is Zephyr talking, right? Okay, yeah, never mind. With the orb, with the gemstone applet. He's like, I cannot part with the gemstone. It's of a greater importance.
What is it for?
We require it for a ritual, which, if done correctly, should bring an end to this scarlet fever plague that's troubling the realm.
Why do you care about that?
Can
Well, you
Vulen,
see,
who's...
feeding from an infected food source is not not ideal, we'll say that. Sick humans are not prime food. Even we vampires are not immune to all diseases.
Beregond's not going to say anything because he's too proud, but that definitely changes his opinion of him a little bit, even though it's a very pragmatic decision that Shumway's making. We should ask him about Fox and Echo. So yeah, I'm going to turn to Shumway after hearing his interesting take on the plague, and then ask him if he is able to help me locate a friend of mine that he has seen.
Yeah, Shumway's seen him. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna say the Azamar and that I was with, and then also
He conjures up a picture in his mind. What was his name?
Fox Philandris.
Do you have any belongings of his?
The wand of magic detection.
Yeah, we have his wand of magic detection, and then oh, you know what else? He gave raven rings with a little raven on it
That's
to
right.
each of us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which you guys don't technically have, but I still have some extras that I could give you. But I'm gonna give him this ring
Okay.
with the raven on it.
He takes it and he's like, great. This should make it considerably easier. One moment. And he steps over to kind of a big spellbinding table that he has. Kind of sets down, what'd you give him? The rings, the
ring
wand,
and the wand, yeah.
a couple things. So he sets those down and kind of stands over it, conjuring up a mental image of Fox. For a few minutes actually go by, and then he kind of like snaps out of it. He's like, that's incredibly odd. He's, something is blocking my scrying abilities. I can't see where he is, but he is alive. I could feel his heartbeat.
Was he well? Can you tell that?
I couldn't quite tell. He seemed distressed. His heartbeat was elevated.
What does that tell you if something's blocking him?
It means that he's either in a plane beyond my perception, or he's being held by someone of immense power who's able to block my scrying.
The reason he's disappeared is because of the deck of many things. Does that give you any other hints?
Yes, if he was lost using a deck of many things, he might very well be in an extra-dimensional prison on a different plane of existence. You have any knowledge of these things?
None whatsoever.
And so he kind of starts breaking it down in very simple terms. He's like, our plane, everything you experience here is but one of numerous realities. And he kind of breaks down the multiverse of planes for you. Very confusing subject. Most of you guys don't fully understand what he's saying. But basically that there are these elemental planes that are just raw, untapped energy. And that's seemingly where decks of many things tend to send their subjects. But he goes, it's not also impossible that he was retrieved by someone or something.
Already retrieved by someone.
Potentially.
And
yes,
then
there are those who dwell or who travel through the elemental planes, and it's not improbable that one came across him.
And that person could be strong enough to be blocking your vision?
They would have to be able to travel extraplanar in the first place.
Was he with anybody? Would that
Not
be able
that
to
I
tell
could
you?
tell. I could hear muffled voices around him. Sounded like at least 2 other individuals.
3 total, including Brubach or Brewdog.
Crag. Brewdog is the owlbear cub.
And he's there.
It's
Oh.
yeah.
You're not hearing that. You're
Okay.
hearing 3 humanoid voices total. Or he was.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
3. Okay, well that's kind of a hint. He hears 3 humanoid voices. Well, it wouldn't be a hint.
One of
to
them.
us.
One of them is definitely, obviously, Fox.
Okay.
Fox, Crag, and
Echo.
No, I went to
no,
a different
Echo's
place.
soul.
Echo.
Lunda.
Echo is vegetable.
Right. Well, his body is a vegetable. His soul has been put elsewhere.
Okay.
And Nym has his soul. He told us that. Or he knows where his soul
Yeah,
is.
yeah, that's true. Any leads you can give us?
He goes, Nym is powerful enough to have found them, and he seems to have an interest in your group, so he has a motive. But he keeps us in the dark regarding such things. He only gives us as much information as he needs relating to the jobs he wants us to perform. So unfortunately, I can't help you on that front. He does have a fortress in Old Olney on the Isle of Ghosts.
Old only?
Old Olney. Olney.
Okay. The Isle of Ghosts.
Mhm.
Isle of Ghosts. Okay. Thank you for that, Shumwej.
I wish I could help you more, but
And Shumwej, we talked before, and it seems as though you're coming to the conclusion that you need to stop working for Nym and the Empire.
quite the contrary. They keep us paid, which is rather important. Keeps our money stream coming in.
Is there any way we could guarantee you a better, more consistent stream of money?
If you could match their prices. Yeah.
What is the price?
Nym typically pays me between 50 and 100,000 gold per job.
Whoa.
Shumwej is strong as fuck, though.
Would you be willing to pick the winning side? I'm sure you've heard, as the town master of a northern town, that we have essentially surrounded you with towns sympathetic to the Guardians of Hope. And I understand that there's no possible way that we could ever pay you currently that gold. Even if we were to have all of the other towns of the north help pay, they couldn't because the north has the Empire has starved the north.
It's true.
But
And yeah, I didn't really mention this, I don't think, when you guys came in and you were exploring the town, but this town has like no signs of plague. There's like every business is open, every like house is thriving, people are like operating normally. No sick people in the streets, nothing. No masks. Like it's seemingly a complete, like, as if the plague never made it here.
Yeah, I'm basically just giving them the hard sell that, if you could see the changing tides and agree to help us and stop supporting Nym and the Empire, the spoils would go to you.
He goes, well, I'm nothing if not a pragmatist. I've always fiercely maintained my coven's independence. We're beholden to no man or organization, but we are useful to all of them, which is what's allowed us to stay on the map for so long. If you were to become a major player on the scene and get rid of certain other parties, perhaps we could come to an agreement.
You can bet on that.
Until then, we'll remain neutral as we always have. That's the only way we've been able to stay under the radar.
Okay, Shumwej, I understand. But we essentially made our first act of war today against the Empire, and so
He goes, expect repercussions for that, by the way, not only from them, but from Nym.
Okay, I understand. Anyways, we are in a rush, and we've talked for much too long. We'll part ways, and if there's anything we can do to help solve this plague as well, you can let us know, and we'd love to help.
He goes, I'm going to be getting to work on this ritual. Perhaps check back in the next month or so, and I'll see if I can put you to work.
Perfect.
You'll notice if things start getting better, that my project has worked.
I'll also say that by that time, in the next month, we'll have proved to him that he should support the Guardians of Hope. I'll, put our money where our mouth is, essentially.
He's like, I look forward to that day. Do watch your backs out there on the road. Prepare for unforeseen consequences.
Tip my cap. And I guess we're headed out now. We're gonna get the squad ready. Try to wheel Goral along. As best we can.
Yep, and Hayes pretty much just kind of vegged out. I like unconscious at the moment. It's
I'm gonna try
all
to
this is
kiss
taking
Serana.
it's taking a big toll. You okay? You're gonna lean in for a kiss. She's gonna stop you. Kind of put her hand on your chest, and she's like, "Not now, sweetling. The time will come."
I'm just gonna be like, yes, my love. Be like, I will be back for you.
You better. And she pinches your cheek a little bit with her hand. She goes, "I'll be."
Cream.
She kind of leans in and she says, "It's rude to keep a girl waiting," and then kisses you on the cheek as she pulls away.
Yeah, cream. At that point, Vulen will cream his pants.
So Vulen just. She's like,
I'm
"What's
gonna
the?"
walk out the door.
She's just gonna notice. She's like, "Your heart rate's elevated." Are
Be
you
like, yeah, I think I'm not feeling too well. I'm just really tired.
She's like,
Oh my god.
She's like,
what the fuck?
"What?
I'm sorry.
What?" She's smelling the blood circulation.
I'm sure she is. Okay.
No, she's not smelling the cum. Oh my god, you guys.
Like, it smells like
Jesus
fat load
Christ.
in here.
That was
Jesus
so gross.
Christ.
I don't know what
You guys have dirty minds. These guys are dirty. She's smelling your blood, your hot blood pumping,
because he
dude.
said
The
his heart rate's
pheromone.
elevated. Yeah.
God, okay.
That makes more sense.
So she's like, your blood is pumping. It's hot.
Yeah, it sure is. Well, I'll be back, and I love you with all my heart. I will come back for you. And then I'll hastily exit.
Okay, yeah. He smiles and let you guys see Vulen just kind of quickly making his way, like kind of awkwardly shuffling out of there.
Vulen, why are you walking like that?
Be like, I don't know. I really need to use the bathroom. Before I leave, I'm gonna ask if there's a bathroom I can use.
Of course, there's a row of privy down the hall.
Yep, so I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Yeah. You go clean up in there. Nice. So then you guys all regroup back outside in the town square, people coming and going. It's like late afternoon now, going on evening. Sun's starting to get low.
Yeah, we need to get back to Ice Harbor. So, yeah, we got Goral, we talked to Shumwej, we talked to the Mercs.
And we have Alston, who's coming to be our engineer.
Mm-hmm. And you have Aaron coming to be your getaway driver as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he's on his way to Ice Harbor as we speak.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully he gets there before not too long.
Yeah. So you guys gonna go head out of town, or are you staying here for a little bit? What are you doing?
No, headed to the kite sail.
Okay.
Because we're feeling rushed to get back and also get ready for this heist. And then once we get on the kite sail, then let's pour into those blueprints if we can.
Absolutely, yes. So you can take a picture of this if you guys want to like take it home and look at them with you. But for the audience at home, kind of a sneak peek. You'll probably be seeing this more in detail. I guess I won't put it on the table, but yeah. So these are the blueprints that you have access to. Ground level, second level.
And there's 4 or 5
what?
levels total.
Yes, but these are the only
That we have blueprints to.
that you have the blueprints. So everything else is like residential rooms, like for the gamblers to stay in on the upper floors. So the only ones that really matter are these two. You're not going up to the upstairs unless you want to go up there. There's a lounge at the top floor if you want to drink with a view. But anyways, ground level, there's a like main bar right here. So you walk in through the door, kind of a entryway, big elevated bar here. Slot machines on this side, table games on this side, and there's staircases that go up on either side. Come up here to a like elevated lounge that looks over the like main room, and there's hallways down here, security rooms. And back at the back here, you have the main vault, chip storage, and the laser security room.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So that's the blueprints that you have. And yeah, you can take pictures of that before you leave if you want to. Or actually, I'll probably get a picture and just post it on the Discord so you can all look at it.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
But yeah, you've got that. You kind of roll them out on the table as you guys are sailing back to Ice Harbor and spend, we'll say, the whole trip essentially.
I am not.
Familiarizing yourself with the.
I'm just quietly crying
Okay, yeah, that's right.
I didn't want to leave strong.
Yeah, so you're not partaking in the planning or the looking at them. Okay, cool. So you have those. Anything else you're doing on the sail back, or are you just kind
And
of mobbing
resting.
back there,
Yeah,
short
I'm just
resting?
gonna be sitting with Goro and just talking to him.
Yep.
And I'm not trying to like shock him too much to not put him in a frenzy again, but I'm just gonna be like talking to him about some of the adventures we've gone on.
Keeping
so
him in the
far.
loop and
yeah,
everything.
just telling him, not bringing up his wife or calling him Goro. Or anything.
He seems to be kind of like he's listening to you and not freaking out anymore, but he's still like he's not saying anything. He's just kind of zoned in his own little world, kind of staring off. But he does seem to appreciate you talking to him. He kind of just receptive.
I'm gonna show him Hopebringer, and just hopefully he thinks it's cool.
He does, yeah. His eyes kind of light up. Seems it's the first thing that kind of gives him that he takes his attention away. Yeah, and
Does
it
it
kind of
give him hope?
yeah, it glimmers a bit, and he just like holds it. and He's like, well, it's beautiful, Beregond,
It is.
and hands it back to you. That's nice moment there on the kite sail. Okay. Anything else in particular? Like, are you doing any infusions or anything, or I don't know if you can. Okay.
It's at the beginning of the day.
So yeah, we'll say you guys mostly just rest up and haul ass back. Basically, are gonna sail into the night, and at about 2 a.m, you're gonna come cruising into Ice Harbor. See the city lights from quite a ways away. You're gonna pull up and get docked there, and kind of walk back down the main street into the town square of Ice Harbor. But you're back. Town is pretty quiet because it's the middle of the night right now. Just kind of people coming and going from the taverns.
I guess we're headed back to the inn, and we'll head back to the inn, I imagine, and then avoid the casino if it crosses our path.
Sure. Okay. So you just kind of beeline it directly for the inn. You step in there, and it's fairly quiet. A few people kind of having their last call drinks, essentially, and then the innkeep, human guy who recognizes you. He's like, "Oh, you guys are back. Another room for the night?"
Yes, sir.
Sir. Oh, okay, yeah. And are one of you guys Atticus? One of you?
That's okay. I think that's okay. Yeah, I'll say I'm Atticus.
It's okay. We got a letter by Raven for you. Not sure who the sigil is from, but just got here like an hour ago. And wait, hold on, before you open it. So it has a nice cursive font on the front, in like kind of a dark red ink, Atticus, in like a nice, just very upscale.
Okay.
It's sealed, and still sealed, so it hasn't been opened, with a pink wax stamp seal, essentially. And on it is 2 crows on either side, kind of holding up a crowned eyeball, like a blood red eye. I have a picture. I can show you exactly what it looks like here.
Okay.
It looks like this. In pink wax.
Creepy.
And
Disconcerting. I'm gonna look at the guys.
please read it aloud if you'd like to.
Break the seal. Okay. I warned you not to interfere with my work, Atticus, and now you've stolen from my wife. Your false king Roland is dead. Wait, what? He says your false king Roland is dead. Tell your friends.
Roland?
Who the fuck's
Roland, R-O-L-E-N.
Roland Gallendale.
That's the Roland? Your false king Roland is dead. Tell your friends. He and all his hosts were smashed against the trees of Vale in a day of battle? How disappointing it was. I have your wife. I have your white whore. Your white whore? And your aging father. Come and see them, false knight. Your long lost guardians are being flayed to the bone.
In my dungeon.
In my dungeon. I see. Come and see. I want my pet back. It was not Shumwej to give away. Bring it with you when you come to see what's left of Vale, false knight. Bring it to me, and I will leave, and I will let you live. Keep it from me, and I will cut out your heart. Eat it. Nym Balmenor. Lord Paramount of the Isle of Ghosts.
So there you go. That's the letter that you get.
So he harms my
bitch.
wife.
And I think we'll end the session there.